Great heavens! I didn't realize my OBS was up so loud. Great heavens! Hello, Sonic Steph, and welcome on in. Playing Crystal, it's good to see you. And Noah, welcome on in. Welcome, everyone. Good to see you, fellas. Your Resident Prime 2 lover is here. Yeah, let's go. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. So we're getting ready to play some more Metroid Prime 2 Echoes tonight. We're doubling up on Metroid Prime 2 Echo streams this week. Which I also just now remembered that I need to work on a thingy after stream. But that is okay. I might set a reminder for myself here in a bit. But anyways, we're playing some more Metroid Prime 2 Echoes tonight. I kind of checked where I was progress-wise on a YouTube video. Nothing crazy per se, but we've put a pretty good dent into Metroid Prime 2 so far. Nothing, again, too crazy. But so far so good. I figured we'd start doubling the pace a little bit by putting in 2 streams, probably weekly until the game is done. As to like not let the series, I guess, go on too long, because I want to move on to Metroid Prime 3 to ensure that we'll be ready for Metroid Prime 4 and all that kind of such. But yeah, we've put a pretty decent dent in so far. I feel like last stream I didn't do super hot putting in a dent, so I'm hoping that tonight will be a lot better with the game. I'm going to try to think with my brain for once and be good about it. I had a really nice day off from work, and I feel refreshed. I feel fantastic. My brain will probably function better now that I've had a day off, as opposed to coming home from work and whatever the rest of my robotic brain can come up with when I'm playing a game. But yeah, tonight I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling good. I'm not tired, so that is good. That is very good. Only here for a bit, going to sleep soon? Yeah, no problem at all. No problem at all. Dog? I might have a dog barking in the background. If she is, you'll have to forgive her. She'll likely be going to bed here shortly anyway, so not a biggie. Let's see. I will warn you, Zonic, this place you are in the most beautiful, but is the hardest area, in my opinion. That's okay with me, because if it is the hardest, then, you know, it'll shape up our skills and we'll be good going forward, so I'm all for it. I'm going to say this now and then change my mind later. It also houses by far the most annoying boss in the game. Gotcha. Well, hey, you know what? We gotta rip that band-aid off. We gotta get to it, rip off the band-aid, and then, yeah, again, going forward, I think we'll I'm not gonna say complete smooth sailing, but at least, you know, hey, if we can handle that, we can handle anything, so. Do I hear the goodest of Juno's? Juno's been super sweet today. She's been a good puppo. She's been having a good day as well. She's very sweet. So, she's been doing good, and that's always good news. I'm sure I got a little bit of stuff to talk about tonight in terms of some gaming news. I'm probably going to nerd a little bit about upcoming Switch 2 pre-orders, since those are rapidly approaching. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and run a little bit of words on stream, and then we'll do about a couple rounds, and we'll get moving. Man, is everything on my computer just loud now? Dog. I'm going to turn my browser down to like 80. There we go. I had a PC reset for updates today, so that's probably why. I'm going to go... Ooh, we got an enhance. I'm going to go with... This one's kind of hard. Hence, that's a good one. Part of me wants to say heck, but there's no K. Flip, you misspelled. It happens. It happens. Let's see. Hands, by any chance? Nah, not its own word. Fair. Kane is good. That's a good one. How about Hain? Worth a shot. Okay, I'm just coming up with BS at this point. I'm terrible. We got each. Each is a good one. Case? I'm just making up crap at this point. How about Acne? Acne's a good one. No, I'm Ace. Listen. I'll let you have that one, because that one was funny. That one was a good one. I doubt Nace is a word. I might try it, knowing it's not. Give it a second. Nope. Oh, AC. Ache. There you go. Ache's a good one. Ooh, Chan is surprisingly not one. How about Chain? I'm gonna work off you. Dang. Nope. Yeah, Chain. I thought Chain too. Thought Chain would be a decent one. Naka? Nope. I'm sure we've tried Nane already. I genuinely can't think of anything. Cheen, as opposed to clean. Cinder broke your school charger, but found a replacement. Huzzah! That's 2 stars. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Also, hello there. Alright, let's go ahead and hit continue. We're going to do one more round. If we can do one more successful round, then we'll move on. Ooh, I'm going to let you guys kind of go at it before I jump in. I don't like being the guy to be like, I found a word, but I've got streamer privilege of being fast. So I'm going to give that a second. I'm going to go with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm taking fine. Give you guys the 10, 15 second head start. Bent, that's a good one. We got benefit, that's a really good one. Befit. Befit? Bite? That's an 87. How about Bine? Am I too early for that? I gotta wait for the thing. Nah, I've waited too. It's not a word apparently. How about? No, I already did that. Time? Question mark? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take time. Feet. Feet. Foot feet. Kick off your frickin' feet. I'm gonna try something. Neat? No, not N-E-E-T. I know this isn't a word, but teeth. I had to say it. I'm sorry, it's funny. How about fight? No. Bend is good. Shot in the dark, but no. Ba 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 da 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 defeat. Pate? Fenty. Has yeah, beef's been done. I wanted to make sure. Fight's been done. Teen? Oh, that's a perfect round. Look at that. There you guys go. Congratulations. I will be the one to exit out of that one. I like ending off on a good note on a personal. I know when GK was here, she liked, keeping things going and the really good, keep going. But I like a nice, perfect round. That sounds good to me. All right, let's head on over to the live page and get that Metroid Prime going. How the heck can't you? What you mean? I saw that the first time. I didn't quite understand. Achievement unlocked, however. We do take the 100G. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in. My cord seems to be hanging kind of low. There we go. I don't want to be moving the mouse and I'm hitting my microphone cord. Aha! There we go. All right. 17%. Not terrible. I take that as a dub. Zonic, you need to be even more observant here. You know what I'm good at? I'm good at being observant. Totally good at that. And by that, I mean I'm going to try my best. I promise you I will try my best. Oh, we got the dark suit. Y'all know what that means. New colors. That's right, baby. I got some new colors. All right. Didn't help where I am on my phone and the autocorrect my words. Oh, yeah, the famous autocorrect. But yeah, as you can see, we have went from the Samus colors to the dark Samus colors. We're going to be looking like this going forward. We're going to destroy these real quick, just because, why not? Alright, we have full health, thankfully, coming from there. Here we go. Getting back into the swing of things. Sometimes it may take me a couple minutes to really get my gist, but as the game tanks from this. Holy crap. 8 rockets, do I have 26? It's not too terrible. I will get some more ammunition, that sounds good. Is that... Oh, God! Hold on. My game went full screen. For some reason. I did not want full screen. That scared the heck out of me. I couldn't see anything. Gotta go now. Good luck with the game. Thank you so much, ZonicTHedgehog. I appreciate you. You have yourself a good rest of your night. I will do my bestest, as opposed to asbestos. 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 Let's go ahead and do a little bit of scanny scan, just in case. It seems like we're okay for the most part. We're going to scan this down here. Creatures, scan. Seems to be some water creatures down there. We got this. Oh, out of range. There we go. There you go. This area has constant rain, so it's not a surprise. True. I'm going to dive in here real quick and take a look at this seaweed-like structure. Very curious as to what it is. Oh, we can actually move it. Is that a problem if it... Does it grow back? Does it do anything? Oh, wait. Yeah, worth a shot. Yeah, yeah! Okay, that answers my question. I'm assuming we could possibly break that wall, but that's a big maybe. I'm also kind of just looking at a crack and seeing it as like a secret, a pepperoni secret, if you will. But it easily could just be atmosphere. Destroy all those frickers real quick. Aha! I will take a tip off of my health. Kind of peeking around just a little bit. Want to be very observant, apparently. So we're going to try our best to do that tonight. Can I just swim as much of that? Oh God. It will come back and poisons you, as you can see. True. Better to know now than later, you know? Alright, that's better. 4? I remember the number. Let's go. Back to the OG. I'm gonna go this way. We could also technically look at our map if we really wanted to. Nothing too crazy as of right now till we get the map, so we'll kind of just take everything one step at a time. There we go. It can hide underground, it comes back out, and it comes back out when it thinks it's safe. Gotcha. It's alive. The alive seaweed as opposed to the dead seaweed. What is that? Am I just seeing things? Or is that just like atmospheric gunk in the water? Shot in the dark? Nah, I thought maybe... Is there anything in here? Just kind of double checking. I feel like they'd pull a fast one on you if you don't look. Can I scan that? Yo, let's go. Okay. Got that scanned, whatever that is. When do pre-orders take place again? I'm glad you asked, 𝙴𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚚𝚎. I know Noah in chat's very reasonable when it comes to info, and I know Omega, I've been keeping in the loop with him. So, pre-orders are available tomorrow night on Wednesday. Technically, it's Wednesday the 23rd going into the 24th. Eastern Standard, it's going to be midnight. So, whatever you are outside of Eastern Standard at midnight, like if you're like an hour behind me, it'd be like 11 p.m., 10 p.m., 9 p.m. 9 p.m. if you're PST. But yeah, so check those times, but it'll be like midnight Eastern Standard, so whatever that is for you, it'll be midnight. This will be for online orders, and it's going to be for Best Buy, Walmart, and Target are confirmed for midnight. GameStop, you have to go in at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, whether it's in-store or online, and I believe each of those orders are separate. So if you order online, it's not from the in-store take that they're having. So that's just what I've heard in the realm of realms. But yeah, midnight will be for pretty much everything else. Amazon does not have pre-orders, and for all of like 2 people out there who like to order off Sam's Club, I don't think they have anything confirmed as of right now, to my knowledge. I know that's a weird one, but I also just very much don't know that one. But Walmart, Walmart, Target, and Best Buy are going to be midnight pre-orders, and GameStop will be at 11 a.m. Eastern, whether you go in-store or online. I'm going to try to get a pre-order. I am also going to try to grab a pre-order. I'm very, very excited. I mean, I'm sure I've said that already, but I'm very excited for tomorrow night. I'm not streaming tomorrow, guys. I am taking the day off, so I can focus on just pre-ordering that at midnight. So I'm probably going to work on like VODs or something until then. In the off chance that pre-orders drop early for some stupid reason, I'm going to be at least at the ready. Yeah, your map is really important here, as it is the easiest place in chat. I meant to say this is the easiest place to get lost, so check your map. That's fair. I'm somebody who absolutely gets lost, so I will try to be a good boy about that. Alright, scan that. Wait, what's it say? Unable to activate Luminoth or proper translator module need for access. Okay. I see what they mean now. Okay, we'll go in here then. Yeah, I'm trying to do my best to keep people in the loop as to how pre-orders work and who's grabbing whatnot. Oh! And this was very new information. If you're pre-ordering from GameStop, let's say you're going in-store and you're putting some money down on a pre-order, the regular bundle... Ow, why is my game dunking so bad? My model's moving around perfectly fine. But if you order from GameStop... Jesus, this game is tanking for some reason on these guys. Please die. I feel like it's that weird wave effect they're throwing out. I'm going to need to kill you if I want the game to run, okay? There we go. God, why are there so many? Hold on. But yeah, if you pre-order from GameStop, the regular bundle is going to be $250 to put money down on. And then if you're getting the Mario Kart bundle, you have to be willing to put down $300. That's the pre-order at GameStop in-store. If you're ordering online, you're pretty much just paying full price. I'm sure that goes without saying. Hold on, my white. Alright. I will actually take that health. There we go. So much better. Let's get our little scanny scan out. A lot of water here, as you can tell. Scan this real quick. Maybe that's a door that'll open. Ooh, it did not open. We'll have to rescan it later, I'm sure. Or do something up there. We'll see. Hope to go to GameStop to buy open to get one. I've also been given, now this is just me, I've been given the advice from a video I watched. Very competent people who've been in the game of pre-ordering things for a long time now. And they have also worked at Nintendo. But, yeah, what I was going to say was, they've kind of stated if you're going to get a Switch 2 at a mall, pre-ordering at a mall might be difficult because they can be a little strange about how that goes. I'm not saying like that. I'm not saying that to freak anyone out if your GameStop's in a mall. Funnily enough, my GameStop is in a mall, so it would be the riskier option for somebody like me. It's more than likely going to be okay, but I'm not personally taking that chance. The closest building to me that's going to have pre-orders is Best Buy. I'm planning on going Best Buy. I'm also going to be buying a secondary Nintendo Switch for somebody. So I'm going to try to do Best Buy and then order a second one off of Walmart because they're guaranteeing like 9 a.m. Shipment. So I'm hoping to grab a second one for somebody else. As to not put them on the spot. Just buying it for somebody else. But yeah, very excited. Obviously I'm not scalping because that's gross. Uber gross. Revoke my gamer license if I do. The day that happens is when the Earth freezes over. You can't put down a lower amount on a pre-order. That's bull because I don't get paid till Friday. Yeah, I mean, do extra research and double check in the off chance that I'm wrong. But that's what I saw. I want to say that's officially from GameStop. It's gonna be $250 for the console, and then for the regular console, then $300 for the bundle. Which I can understand needing a specific amount. Back in the heyday, they used to do $50 on consoles. But I feel like with how expensive this console is, they don't want to, like, have somebody put down 50 and not dedicate themselves to the other 400/450. They don't want, like, a cheapo to, like, basically, like, you know, chintzy out on something like that. Which most people, I'd argue, get their consoles if they're already putting 50 down. But I'm sure there's the occasional, like, oops, I kind of can't get it. And then they're kind of sitting there with, like, an extra Switch 2. I say that as, like, they're going to sell well. I'm surprised they don't just, like, okay, well, if this person doesn't pick it up, then, you know, just put it back out there. People are going to buy it. So, I don't know. 50 was the idea. 50 was the idea, but I guess in this day and age, GameStop's changed that. I don't know. Maybe they want that guaranteed, like, you know somebody's going to buy it if they're putting that money down or something. I don't know. Ah! My game keeps going full screen. I think because of how my game is connected. I hope I don't get this weird full screen thing all day today. Oh, well. Also, hello, Frost. Welcome on in. Either way, I hope everyone is able to get a Switch 2 that wants one. And here you go, Z. Here, have an Aqua. You have an Aqua emote. That's awesome. I love that. Very cool. Very Buddha. Where am I? Oh, I can scan the bridge. Let's go. The bridge info, if you will. Apparently that guy isn't scannable for whatever reason. Not all that special, I can tell. Is this the right one? Yes, I'm on the right beam. Okay. No, I feel that. I know you're doing it, so I can confirm that you're not scalping. True. I've never scalped before in my life, and I never will, because I consider it just uber disgusting. Unless it was like a life or death situation. Like, if you told me like that's the only way I can save, like, my partner or something like that, like they're gonna die otherwise, I probably would. But otherwise, like, I would never. Can't do it. I refuse. I'm hoping that maybe fixes... My mouse wants to read the top of the... I don't know why my GameCube emulator is acting this way. It's going to start full screening my game super often if I'm like... Okay, anyways. Sorry. It's really hard for me to explain why my game is full screen, but it's full screening. That's uber... It's going to be uber difficult to do going forward. For you guys, I don't think the gameplay changes. For me, it... Yeah, like my game just full screened and now I can't read chat. That's uber annoying, dude. Is there any way I can ask you to stay windowed? I'm going to go into my like dolphin settings real quick in the options that just maybe it wants a resolution change or something. Something technical that'll just stop doing the weird mouse thing. Graphic settings. Enhancements. We're going to go with... 2K resolution? Question mark? I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Did I even change it? Hang on, let me double check this. I'm super sorry, chat. Uno momento. Graphic settings. That's the internal resolution. I'm gonna have that still be 1080p. I want the windowed screen to be different. Okay, aliasing, upscaling, default, yada yada. I should know how this works. Auto adjust window size to the internal resolution. I think I'm gonna take that. Did that by any chance fix it? No, it did not. I'm trying to figure this out, chat. Not that it's like the worst deal in the world. It's just going to be very difficult for me to be able to read chat and play the game at the same time. Hang on. Pull out the chat. There we go. I'm going to pull out Dolphin one more time. I may just have to restart Dolphin, question mark. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know why it's shooting me like crud. Advanced. GameCube hack. Backend. Auto aspect ratio. I don't think that's going to change anything. Auto adjust window. Render to main window. Can't really touch that. Texture filtering, output, resampling, yada yada. I'm going to make the executive decision to do a save state real quick. Save there. And now I'm going to just exit out of Dolphin and go back in. I don't know why it's treating me this way. I apologize. Alright, let me open the game again. As much as I don't care for about Mario Kart World, it just seems like the better deal. No, that's fair. It's more than likely the better deal. I'm in the opposite end of the spectrum, and I'm not really stating anything new when I say this, but I'm in the opposite end of the spectrum where Mario Kart World is like my most anticipated game of the year. I don't really know if that says my standards are high or low. I'm sure it's respectable, but I know a lot of other people are looking forward to like GTA 6 or maybe the Sonic racing game or something in their domain. But I'm in that ballpark of like I've just been clamoring for a new Mario for like 100 years now, so I'm very much looking forward to like the next Mario game, next Mario Kart game. It's kind of my bread and butter at this point to host it as like an event. So I'll say just about Metroid Prime 4. That is why I'm also playing Metroid Prime 4 as much as I can. So weird. Is my game resolution square now? That's weird. Let's see if this looks okay on stream. Does this look okay? Yeah, it does. So they've given me the 4x3 screen now, and it's no longer doing that issue I had beforehand. So this works. We're okay now. Hopefully it's not too laggy. I might change the resolution a little bit just because I feel like I've given this too much to work with now. But the box itself, I think we're back on track for things working again, chat. Is that better? It is. This might be better for us. Okay. I know for you guys you can't see too much of a difference, but I think we're good now. Cool. Seems good. Good. I just searched it up, and I don't know if what I read was true, but there may be a price deposit for pre-ordering Switch 2 as low as $100 for GameStop. Again, I don't know if it's the report, or if that report is true or not. No, that's fair. Again, do your research, and honestly, we still have a day or so before pre-orders. It wouldn't hurt to maybe call GameStop and just see if they have an answer. That way it's definitive. And then you can even like spread that information to anybody else who needs to know. This is more so what I saw off the internet. But if I'm wrong, and it's 100 instead of 250, I would much rather be wrong. Trust me when I say this. I don't want it to be 250. So, hey Z, had a fun new idea for an art for you. I'd love to tell you about it in Discord or Blue Sky whenever you have time. Sure, that sounds fun. You can always like at me in the Discord if you want. I know my DMs on Discord isn't open, but if you want to hit me up on a Blue Sky DM and or slash just at me on the Discord I have. You can always do that too. Whichever of the two. My DMs aren't open on Discord, but you can hit me up on Blue Sky if you desire. It's more so for security purposes on my end, but yeah, I would love that. Can I hit these? There we go. Hello, Oni. It's good to see you. I miss words? Yeah, yes. Super sorry. We did good, though. We did good tonight. We had one successful run, and then we had a perfect run. Thankfully. Yeah, I suggest calling them back. Yeah, Omega's got the right idea. It would not hurt to, like, throw out a call. Just to be on the safe side. I'm not sure if they would give an answer, but, like, we're so close to pre-orders, I'd be surprised if they were like, we're withholding that information. Like, that'd be such a scummy thing to do. So I doubt they're going to withhold that. They'll likely tell you the right idea. Ooh, where am I now? Spicy meatball. There's no GameStop in Puerto Rico, sadly. Oh no, I actually don't know what their equivalent would be. What do you guys have like a different name for a game store down there? Mini boss. I'm down for a mini boss. That sounds good. I'm gonna say this now and then get my donuts dunked. I was gonna say Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm going to switch. Really? Hang on. It's light you might want. No. Okay. I'm going to Scandy Frickers. I probably should have done that from the get-go, but, you know, don't worry about that. Water-based Reptilian. Well armored and deadly at any range. Its back shell is vulnerable and explosive blast, however. Okay. In that case, get off the scan. Get off the scan. I believe. Oh no! My game is now touching the side. Oh, that's so dog water. Hang on. We're gonna have to hope for the best here. We got this. I believe in us. Alright, there we go. Are you dead? Oh, the game is, like, no longer taking my mouse, by the way. You know how, like, the top of the screen was, like, not staying in balance and we were full screening? Now it's hitting the side, or whatever. Oh, that's a ball form. Good luck to everybody else. Hold on here. I was gonna say, okay, my shots were just... Oh, hi! Not mean to go into ball form. Very bad habit. Go for it. Go for it, Ash! I keep doing the ball thing. I keep thinking it's like my crouch or something. Bad habit, bad habit, bad habit. Hang on. I'm about to actually die. Okay, one's dead, thankfully. Will you give health by any chance? That's no bueno. We're gonna... Are these not something you can open? Okay. I was more so just looking for health, but... Game said no. That's a ball! Stop being a ball. Okay. Dude, I don't know why I keep thinking that. Oh! Very bad habit. Hang on. There we go. I've got it back in motion. I've got my mind back. Super sorry. I don't know why I kept going into ball form. That's me getting hit. Got too close. Hold on here. Ugh! One more hit and I'm done. There we go. There you go. Relentless missiles. That's what we're aiming for at this point. God. That could have been it. Oh, I'm jumping. Cannot be jumping. I believe. There we go. Jeez Louise! Do you give health? Or are we just not being fair today? God dang, that was way too close. Alright. Oh, save room's nowhere nearby. I'm gonna do the coward's way out and do a save state, just to be on the safe side. Call me what you will. I'm being a safe boy. There. Okay. Yo, Dark Suit Zonic, no way. Yo, Witch Hunter, welcome on in. It's good to see you. How you doing today? Yeah, we got the dark metal Zonic suit today. Dark Zonic, if you will. Trademark. The only place that sells games in Puerto Rico is Walmart. There used to be a GameStop in Puerto Rico, but they closed their business on the island. Ah, that's a darn shame. Metal Zato. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Donic, perhaps? Alright, you get the fast pass. Donic's at least dumb enough to maybe work. I'll let that one slide. But the Zato. To my principal's office immediately. Immediately. Effective immediately. Nah, I'm kidding. That is a cannon? That is not active? Am I loud in here? Do I need to be a ball? I don't know what that is. We'll figure that out. I was like, I don't know if anyone told you this, but Dark Beam can also work like the Ice Beam in the other Metroid games. The Dark Beam works like the Ice Beam. Fascinating. Okay. Very fascinating. Let me do a little scanny scan around here. Ah, there's something bound to be scanned. There we go. We'll scan this as well. Do I need to scan the little guy? Question mark? Nah. Thought I'd give it a whirl. It's locked in dark space or flux or whatever. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, you're right, you're right. I see what you mean now. Man, we are low on health. I need to fix this. Get a remedy, if you will. Also, I see a missile expansion, but we're going to have to figure out how to get over there. We already can't scan that down there, right? Can I shoot that? Nah, it doesn't do anything. I need to be careful with my rockets. I think we're heading into the Dark World, which is a little concerning considering I don't have a whole lot of health. But I don't think I also have much of a choice. Or can I make it... Well, no, making it light doesn't change anything. Dark it is. Donk. Doesn't Dark Aether Air heal you like it's free HP? Good question. I know I die slower with the stuff over here that's bad. But now that I'm Dark Samus, I don't think that changes anything. I'd be surprised if it did, because there's no way to let go of the other. Because in the light world, I'd be hurting. If that makes any sense. I'm now healing, thankfully, now that I'm in here, but I'm going to probably hang out here in the, we'll chit-chat a little bit and chat until I heal a little bit, because I'm kind of bruised up. No, it doesn't unless you're in the safe zone. Safe zones do. So just stay here for a while. Yeah, I'm probably just go like lay low for just a second and hang out and whatnot. Woo, stretch break. True. True. Very true. Chat, how have you all been today? I know today's Monday, so for most people work Monday. I had Monday off. I had a Monday off. So I had a really nice day off on a personal. Very much ready for the Switch 2 pre-orders tomorrow night. I've eaten pretty good lately. That's about it. Nothing too crazy. It's Tuesday? Oh, you must be a couple hours ahead then. For me, it's Monday still, but... Oh, no, you're right, it is Tuesday. What am I saying? I'm a dummy. I don't know why I thought it was a Monday. I forgot I work every Monday now. I had... Okay, so the thing is that normally I have Mondays off. They've changed my schedule recently because I work at a different building now a couple days a week. So I was thinking it was Monday because Monday is my normal day off. No, it is Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm sorry. I'm a dork. I was like, what do you mean it's Tuesday? It must be a time zone thing. No, it's Tuesday. Good. I'm glad it's Tuesday. Closer to Saturday. I'm also off this weekend, so I'm very much down for that. Super sorry about that, chat. I'm usually pretty good about my days, but for some reason I thought it was Monday. Doing good. Got hired to make an art for $10. Yo, let's go. Someone clip that. You want to clip me being stupid? That's not very nice. It might be funny, but... Why else? Why are they mean to me? Nah, it's all good. Oh, I didn't mean to die. Holy crap. Brain's malfunctioning. Model, you good? Robozonic clock needs reset. I need to take a few pages out of 𝙴𝚌𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚎. I'm gonna let the game heal me for a sec while I check more chat stuff. Healing, light, toxic, darkness. I've always treated these as the 4 separate elements. That's fair. There we go. Okay, so we're about halfway healed. I'd argue at least now we're better off, but I think I'm gonna wait till we get 2 bars and then head out there. This needs that new Tails OS update. True. The Prower update, if you will. The nickel cadmium battery must have gone bad. Man, I don't think I've ever heard of that kind of battery before. I've learned something today. A lot of games do lump darkness and poison together. That's true. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, because I was watching something the other day, but I think in the first gen of Pokemon, there's like that one ninja gym leader, but even though they're like a ninja clan type of gym leader type, like trainers, like they just have poison represent them, and it's like, oh, so poison means ninja. Gotcha. Yeah, Koga. That's it. That's it. But yeah, I believe they have like, they go by poison even though they're ninjas, so it's like, yeah, that's totally what that equals. That's what that means. Been drawn a bunch of... Oh, sorry. I've been drawn a bunch... Had an idea for my character to have different civilian forms and different elements. Ooh. I mean, ninjas can be use poison. This is true. This is true. Plus, there's not really, like, a ninja type in Pokemon. There's ninja Pokemon, like Greninja and whatnot. But, yeah. No, that's fair. I just think it's really funny how it's like, ninja, what do we have? Poison. Okay. Let's go. That's fair, though. I'm not, like, dogging on. I just think it's kind of funny. Because every other gym is like, you know, oh, you're Surge, you got electricity, you're this one, you know, grass gym leader, you got grass Pokemon, you're a ninja, poison. Thank you for the hashy. Oh, and I can go in here. Do I want to go in here, though? That's my question. Hang on, we can scan that from the safety inside here. By default, I would have thought ninjas would be either fighting or dark. That's fair. Granted, dark... When was Dark introduced in Pokemon? Because I don't think that's a Gen 1 thing, but I also could just be moronic and not remember. Yeah, Gen 2. So Gen 2, that could have been passable. Gen 1, that was a Gen 1 guy. If you listen closely now, you can hear that the Dark World ambience is actually just as distorted version of the Light World theme. True. Which I've always appreciated that in video games. Like if you I remember back in like the N64 days, certain like rareware games would have like, oh, if you're in the water, it'd be a variant of the theme of said level, but underwater. I've always liked the variant. So like now we're in the Dark World, it's the same song, but like with that dark ambience. I appreciate that. In the manga, they had shuriken Pokeballs. Ooh. Oh, be careful. Water here is poison now. That makes sense. That makes sense. So let's do a little scanny scan. Oh, objects at a range will frick me, I guess. Hold on, we'll just get a little closer, burn our skin a little bit. Perfectly fine. 40% of the logbook scans downloaded. Promotional gallery unlocked. The gallery can be accessed in your Metroid Prime 2 Echo's main menu. Oh, that's awesome. We got a perk. We got a perk, people. This is awesome. We do take those. Metroid Prime, leader of the Autobots. Leader of the Autobots. Also, everyone's dead. So I'm leader of me, and my executive decision is we're going out for fruit smoothies, and we're going to have a good day. And not fight people. That is my executive decision as the leader of me. We do miss Bumblebee, however. Rest in peace. Everybody else? Jokes aside, I enjoyed Bumblebee. I don't watch a whole lot of Transformers, but I do remember liking Bumblebee. Pretty sure I can't make that jump either, so we're going to have to not worry about that for now. Maybe that's what this cannon's for, question mark? We're going to see what it takes us to. Ladoink! I mean, Falconer Jim has also a ninja, but used flying type Pokemon. I could also see that because it's kind of like a way of saying, like, you know, like swooping in suddenly. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe my reasoning for flying type Pokemon for a ninja gym leader doesn't make sense, but I'm trying to make sense of it. Unless you guys have a better take than I do. Would love to hear it. Unfortunately, this is a green door, and I don't think I have the ability to open this yet, if I'm not mistaken. So we might have to take a fast pass on that one. Can we turn the bridge one more time? And is that worth doing? Or better yet, scan the bridge. Need to head down. That makes sense. So what we'll do... We'll go this way then. Question mark. Oh, God! Do we... I'm assuming I don't have to fight him, but... Yellow? What did I just break? It scared me. I was like, what? Okay. Super missiles. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Suppose I will fight this guy for funsies then. I'm going to grab this health real quick. A little bit of a bonus. You need to go back to the light world. Oh! So there really wasn't much to do here then. Oh, wait! No. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying now. Bro, I just want to kill you. Oh, that's how you work. Okay. Okay, I see what's up now, chat. I see what's up. Let's go. Hut, hut. Pokemon gym leaders, hang on, let me read this. Basis for representing their types have always interested me. True. And you would think after like 9 generations, now possibly going into the 10th. Oh, what? Am I not allowed to use this when the thing is turned the way it is? Oh, shoot. I must be missing something here. Hold on. You need to go back to Light World. If you shoot the big guy when he jumps out of the water, he acts like a platform. Okay. Nope, it's one use. Okay, so that's permo. Okay. So I could probably just jump over there then. Oh, nah. Yeah, no. I see that now. Perfection. Cool. Well, at least getting up here is not a problem. Oops, sorry. Forgot I need to ignite you. There we go. Aerial Ace is based on sword technique in Japanese. It's called Swallow Return. There's one reason. Alright, we are now back in the light world. Oh, ew. 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 What? What? Are they just that fast, or does light just not affect them? Or they just vanish? Maybe my timing on them was crazy. Huh, can I just fight you from here and, like, not intervene? Is that easy enough? Ow! Hey! Nobody said you're allowed to have a blaster. Oh, that is really corrupting the screen, bro. That's it. You've made this personal. Motherfricker, come here. Ugh! That was a bad idea. I should have used my head instead of getting angry. I'm not actually angry, for the record. Me just doing a bit. Jesus. Okay, the game just officially doesn't like where I am right now. No, pirates. Speaking of ninjas, the opposite. We got pirates. Ow. I say the opposite as a joke, for the record. I feel like it's always boiled down to those two types of people. I have no rockets. Frick. I really ran out of those ASAP, didn't I? There's another one here. Oh! Dude, that really messes up the screen, though. Like, rude. When in doubt, use your head. Actually, speaking of using my head, I should probably scan these guys. There you are. Scan you instead. There we go. I'm glad you said that. Made me think about using my head. Are they gone? Radar is your best bet against these guys. You know, honestly, not a bad idea. The radar in the top left corner is pretty useful. Well, shoot. I didn't get to, quote-unquote, beat them, I think, but at least they're gone. Missile expansion we will take. Does that give me a refill, or am I crazy? It just gives 5. That's fair. Missiles are missiles, though. It's an upgrade. We don't quite have the 40, but we do have 5. Is that another one? I know it's not that easy, though. We'll figure it out. Anything up there? Nope. Okay. We can scan this. They're all being like Obito from Naruto. They have warping abilities. That's cheating. Just like Shadow the Hedgehog. For the record, that is a joke. Don't beat me up. We love Shadow. We love Shabdo. Ah, yeah, that's not where I wanted to go. I thought it was going to keep me in bound. I assumed. Wait a sec. Hang on here. Who said you could? Who said you could? Get out of here. Are you dead or... Okay, yeah, you are. So yeah, they're like the ghosts from Metroid Prime 1. Oh, yeah, those guys. Yeah. Okay, so they're similar. Cool. That's what you get for assuming. Also, are you going to employment, Omega? You better not. Nah. I know your time frame. You're not allowed to go make money. You gotta stay right here. Right. Oh, I'm kidding. Nah, you have yourself a good day at work, Omega. It's good. It'll be good to see you again later. You have a safe drive. Can that scare you when you know my time frame now? I feel like I've gotten accustomed to it. I think it was like the other night when we were hanging out doing the podcast. I looked over at the time and how long you stayed around. I was like, okay, it's like a little after 10. So, or at least relatively. But yeah, I'm up here now. I'm up here and you're down there. I'm gonna scan this real quick from a distance. Have I been in here? I came from here, so I wonder if there's like a... I wanted to desperately say meat pocket just to frick with everyone. Meat pocket would make everyone so uncomfortable. Oh, wait, am I in a different area now? Have I not gone through here? Am I just... I'm crazy. Cool. I actually didn't realize. Okay, so... Does this push me up? It does. Okay. Heading in. I will say I was looking forward to tonight's stream. I've very much been enjoying Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, but I feel like the last stream I was way too much of a complainer, and I did not put in as much of a dent, and I was also tired from work, so I was like, I'm looking forward to the next session where I'm none of those things. I'm going to try not to complain tonight, because every time I complain, it's usually a me problem as opposed to like an actual game problem. So that's a hook moment, if I'm not wrong. So... Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to wait, right? So we're going to have to go this way. 2, 1, 3, 3. Donk. See, I'm kind of picking up on things a little bit. Yeah, take it easy. I'll catch you later. That sounds good. We'll see you soon. Yeah. Vito's warping is OP, can make things pass through him. No one could hit him till they figured out how it worked. My One Piece brain started to click with like a very similar thing, but I'm also not going to bore everyone with One Piece in the off chance that it makes no sense. What you explained made sense to me, but I feel like in One Piece, there's like this one type of energy that a couple characters have that can make them like almost like phaseable through, but I'm not about to explain how all that works, because I will butcher it. I will absolutely butcher it. Although it's in the same similarity, like they find a way to where like they can fight said person that seemed untouchable at some point. So very similar premise, which I'm not too terribly surprised that that's shown off in anime here and there. You know, it kind of makes things spicy when you can't quite touch the enemy and you're trying to figure out how, because an untouchable enemy is pretty darn scary, all things considered. I say enemies, I'm not saying like the guy you're talking about from Naruto's an enemy. I don't know who they are. But yeah, an untouchable opponent, we'll phrase, is pretty intimidating. Bro, you know what? I'm not fighting those guys. Ain't worth it, bro. I don't need to. I don't need to. Although I guess they could technically give missiles, but I'll live. I'd rather fight a different enemy if I'm being honest. Oh, that's a green door. Let's come back. Although, if I check the map, yeah, checking out certain locations does give you the map areas until you get said map. Konnichiwa? I'm assuming we can't get up there yet. Health pack in there, yeah. I'm assuming we can get above here at some point. Yeah, there's gonna be like a different... Let me double check. How does this work, actually? I don't think you can, like... Yeah, you can't come in from there. I'm assuming you can't do this yet, or either that or I'm not sure how to. Go up here? I feel like there's a... Ooh. What is that? Is that a... What is that up there? Or is that just like a piece in the wall? I was like wondering what that was. Might be a Dark World thing? That's fair. That is fair. Alright, we'll come back there in a bit. I'm going to get ready for this motherfucker. Also, Razor, it's good to see you. How you doing today? Did I get you? I feel like I killed it without being able to see it. Nope, you're still there. Checks out. Okay, you're dead, thank God. One more time. And you're dead. Any missiles you all want to give me? Rude as heck. I kind of wanted the missiles. Oh, is that another one? Great heavens, hold on. Also, isn't it bad when I read, like every time you guys type in chat and read Obito, it looks like Ohio? Am I weird for saying that? It has that same, like, it looks like a tractor like Ohio, except with a B as your seat. I'm going to scan this real quick. Yeah, it looks like Ohio. It's very similar. I'm good, but I have a problem that isn't really a problem. There's a morph ball launcher you activate in this room. Yeah, I believe it's this one up here. I'll go and do that, honestly. Sounds good. Yeah, let's go! Who survived and lived from a rock crumbling, then lived his life under Madara for many years until forming the Akatsuki, leading into the 4th Great Ninja War. Stares at the other 3 wars. What the heck's going on in Ohio? Excellent question. Oh, have I scanned you? Oh, I have. Oh, I forgot they're like homicide characters. Jesus. Don't need to scan anything else right now. I'm trying to do my best with scanning, but I think we're good. So we can continue. Gonna go ahead and get the darkness ready. Head on in here. I don't feel slow paced like I normally do, so that is good. That's also something we can't break. Okay, yeah, we're good. I don't know why I shot a rocket at it. I probably should have read first. That was me making a decision today. Ooh. I started shooting it knowing you're supposed to... There you go. Question mark? Sounds about right. Do I want to go down there yet? Potentially. Can you break this one? No, just the other one. And then you've got this room, which we can go in. I'm going to check what it is super quickly. The off chance it's a save room. That seems like a pretty interesting room there, so we are actually going to take a second here to go in this hole. And that's how you get it. Energy tank acquired. Okay, that checks out. And then if you want, I'm assuming you can roll down there and call it a day. But I'm not going to roll down there if I can help it. I might have to roll down here. It's going to be a little hard to get back up. I'd rather do that than to embarrass myself for like two hours doing nothing. Yeah, I'm going to have to, true. That seemed like a bit of a weirder area. Can't quite do what we normally do. You know, Naruto was mainly about... So it's mainly about stopping conflict and making peace. Sounds about right. It's one of those, like, I don't want to say cheesy supremacists, but it's, you know, typically with a show like that, you're not going to end off on a bad note. You're going to have some kind of resolution at the end. Even though it did get like a sequel series with his son, but you know, it's like Dragon Ball. I hate to make that example, but it's like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball has a good ending, has a terrible start of Z, which in a good way. It's like a, oh my god start, if that makes any sense. And then the end of Z ends pretty positively. End of GT ends off somber, in my opinion. And then end of Dragon Ball Super, so far, at least anime-wise, ended off pretty good. Manga-wise, it's still going. I'm not going to quite vouch for that one. But most of the time, endings with shows, you're not going to want to end it off with like a, uh-oh, stinky. Because sometimes the ending is everything to everybody. At that point, if you make like a quote-unquote bad ending and you're upset with that, it becomes that show that like the journey was better than the ending. Which doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad time, it just means you don't really care for the ending when you go back through again. To be fair, Shippuden was 2007, and that was a long time ago. That was almost 20 years ago. It's 18 years ago. Insane. We don't need to shoot them. You know what? I have an idea for you, frickers. See, Chad, I've learned. Oh, I'm going to say that then. The entire Spanish Inquisition shows up. Crap. Charge one up for you mother frickers. There we go. Are you dead? No. Is my charge up gone? Oh, you're dead. Okay, we do take those. We can't charge up. Hang on. Am I out of those? Dang, that was way too quick. I'm gonna say I learned and then look like a frickin' chump. There you go. Should be. Oh. Jetpack guys, remember your lock-on? Yeah, the lock-on's good. I do need to remember my lock-on. I'm gonna use my right click here in a second. Alright. Yeah, lock-on's gonna be my best friend. I can strafe this way, too. I don't really have any rockets, either. I'm gonna say that. There you go. I think I've got more energy now. Really? Dodge my attacks, bro? There we go. And there's you fellas. There you go. I'm gonna give you one, and then I'm gonna fight you the old-fashioned way. So I can collect rockets. There we go. That wasn't so bad. And I was about to say we're getting a missile upgrade, but yeah, I think we're getting super missiles. If I had to guess. Yeah, item time. Let's go. Might break these open first. Just to be reassured on good stuff. They also kamikaze when they die. True. Which I've always kind of liked that in an enemy. I know that sounds like, well, why would you like that? It's not good to you. But, like, I've always liked that, like, they're so desperate or they're in such a pinch of, like, losing that they're willing to, like, you know, they know they're going out. They might as well try to take you down with them. I've always respected that as, like, as a threat in a video game. Because it really ups the ante. I don't know. I like it. I know that sounds dumb. But I think, like, I don't know. It's cool. It's really cool. I'm not saying kamikazes are cool necessarily, but, you know, being pit up against one is interesting. I'll take that and take that. It's 29 missiles. I think I've got everything in this room now, so I'm going to grab this. And I'm assuming this elevator up might go up. Every time you forgot lock on, I'm sorry. That's not me. I'm going to take a quick sip. It is certainly interesting to have keyboard and mouse controls. So sometimes I forget, like, oh, right click, like, lets you lock on. Now, let's see, the powerful, yeah, we got the, wait, the powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power beam, press and hold the charge, and then press Y to fire. There we go, super missiles, yo, let's go. Yeah, let's go on up. Sounds good to me. Definitely need super missiles, and that also really opens a lot to us, even in the previous area we were in. And I'm assuming this is going to be, oh, right. Is it this, and then... There you go. Sorry. They literally just told me how to do that, and I dorked it up. Alright, heading in. And doink. There we go. Yeah, my brain was thinking, like, hit the missile button, but charge it. It just shot out a missile, and I'm like, right, what the guy just told me. I go with what I feel is right, and then what the game tells me to. But granted, what the game tells you to do isn't, you know, wrong per se. My brain more so just thought, like, hold the missile button. You know, naturally, you hold the missile button, you get super missiles. I don't know, that was just my mindset. I'm being silly. There we go. Okay. Fans really don't like the ending, though. They changed the final villain at the last minute, and while they made peace, some of the villains never got punished for their crimes because they turned good. I got Star Wars episode like 8 going in the 9 vibes with what you just said, because without telling chat too much, in the off chance that anyone hasn't seen those episodes of Star Wars and maybe you want to see them someday, they kind of set up this one guy to be like a quote unquote like the new villain of the episode 7, 8, 9 saga, only to kind of cop out and throw in like a different guy into episode 9, like, yeah, this is your bad guy now. It's like, oh, it's kind of like a cop out thing. I won't say much other than that, in the off chance that I mean, these movies have been out a while, but in the off chance that you guys haven't seen it, it's a little of a cop out, if that makes any sense. Sonic, did you see the Until Dawn movie? Got a movie coming out this Friday. I do know it's coming out. I did not know it was this Friday though. Maybe that might be worthwhile going to go see. I have a Cinemark subscription, and they took money out of my account the other day, and they're like, "You have 4 movie tickets." Fun fact: when me and GK went to go see the Minecraft movie, we did not go to Cinemark. We went to a different theater, so I got refunds on those tickets. Next thing you know, I got 4 tickets in my account, and I'm like, I need to go see some movies. I'm the cinema guy and all, but like, man, there is not a lot of really good movies coming out anymore. Like, maybe other than Until Dawn, there's really nothing that interests me right now. So, pulled a Steven Universe before Steven Universe? Yes. I know Steven Universe, like the back of my hand, and totally didn't resent that show when it came out. I was that guy, I'm so sorry. Peace down if you enjoyed that show, good. I am 𝙴𝚌𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚎, the last Sentinel of this temple. Heed my words carefully. Yeah, okay. I just need him to lose really did come out of nowhere. True. As you can see, this temple has been crippled by the Ravagers of War. Well, the game had a moment there. While the main chamber has been mostly preserved, the remainder of the temple has been flooded. You must use your abilities to venture into these flooded areas and find the keys you need to enter the Dark Temple. Ah, yes, the 3. So I am acquainted with knowing this game has, like, keys per, like, almost like per location. I'm not going to say every location, but, like, it's going to be like 3 keys, 3 keys, 3 keys. It's a very normal premise of this game, from what I can tell. The waters of the Dark Aether are foul and venomous. Avoid them if you can. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coded with emerald holograms. Search the areas now have now opened to you. Good. More access. The Ing will seek your light with great zeal. Do not underestimate them. I will not. Lesbian Space Rocks had its fun moments. That's fair. I know a lot of people like that show. I had my reason as to why I didn't like the show when it came out, but it wasn't a very good reason, to be fair. It was very of the time and a very me thing of the time. But these days, I don't hate it. It's still not my cup of tea, but I'm glad people enjoy it. The time for talk is over. Good hunting, and may the light of Aether guide your aim. Sure. Energy fully replenished. We do also take those. I don't know how my health was, but we do take full health. Cool beans, and then I don't think there's anything else to scan around here other than this. Getting a little bit of lore. A little bit of the lore. And I believe... What else we got around here? I'm assuming that might be it, knowing these locations. I always check just in case, because I know my Nintendo games, I know my platformers. Sometimes they like the throw you a hee-hee-ha-ha, but it seems like we're able to go now. I scan this. Yeah, okay. So we can probably just double check and going once, going twice. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Yeah, we should be good. But now we have access to more doors, which is great. Very good to have. The more accessibility, the more I'm going to enjoy this game, I'm sure. It's kind of one of those instances where it's like, any of your favorite video games of all time were like, let's say you're playing like Pokemon. I know we've used that example to death. But let's say it's Pokemon, and you have like swim and fly and all these things you need to like traverse the map. Once you have a lot of those things under your belt, it's so much more like, full sailing, where you can really just go ham on like all the things you need to do. Whereas like the beginning of the game is all about like, earning those things and getting to a point. I'm also going to destroy these real quick because they have replenished and I might get stuff. Question mark. I'm going to say that, then get like nothing. What the crud? No, you're going to lag the game. Crap. I have no idea why I'm not getting anything. Am I not getting anything? Oh, God, it just took a million years. Also, Blondies, it's good to see you. How you doing today? I don't think I got to say hi proper. 32 rockets. Is that all I'm getting? Not the worst if so, but... Don't make me super missile, y'all. Well, I don't want to use super missiles on these guys. I'm trying to earn super missiles. God, it lags the game out with these frickers. Hi! God, game just dies. There you go. I'm gonna get you. I know you're invisible, but... Oh. Ooh! Oh, missiles just kind of... Okay. New plan, right? I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna get out of here. It ain't worth it anymore, yo. We'll take the missiles. It's exactly what I wanted. Bye! Perfectly content. Be obsessed with stronger than you when I was younger, especially the Undertale version. I know I've said this before, chat, but I've been very interested in playing, oh, God. I can't think of the... I almost said RuneScape for some reason. Not Undertale. Why am I wanting to say RuneScape? Not RuneScape. You know the other game. You'll have to fill it in for me. My brain's not working right now. You look like Metal Shadow from Shadow the Hedgehog 2 player with that skin. You know, fair. Deltarune, there we go. I wanted to say RuneScape. I knew Rune was in there, but why do I want to say RuneScape? Yeah, Deltarune. I've been tempted to do a Deltarune stream in the near future, so... And from what I can tell, it's not a very long game. I mean, granted, they're by chapters, so there's only chapter 1 and 2 right now, but let me know if that's something you guys would like to see me do, because I've been considering putting Deltarune on my schedule. I just haven't, like, gone through with it. Not for too many reasons, just more so, like, you know, be careful of the fans. That's kind of why I'm a little hesitant, because apparently the fans are a little questionable. I'd have to, like, have some mods. I might, honestly, you know what I might do? You know what I might do? I might bring on a friend who does modding for my channel. I might bring in, like, Omega or something for Deltarune if he's down for it. And then, if somebody in chat shows up, oh, they can... Oh! Okay. Okay, that hurt way more than I thought it would. Hot dog. Thank you for the in from the N64. For some reason, Deku, every time you throw one, it was Donkey Kong's voice that time, and then the last time it was Chunky Kong. You just have the Kongs. You eat them so goddamn hard. Yeah, I'll likely have, like, a mod on deck, like, on stream with me. So if anybody tries to backseat or come in and, like, be a problem with Deltarune, then we could just accordingly, like, you know, get rid of them. We did get the map just now. So that's super handy. Hey, yo, how you doing today? Welcome on in. Let's see. I guess I can leave now. That was really just for the map. But we do want the map. The game is charming, though. I really want to play it. I've heard some of the music from it. It sounds so good. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do after work, so here I am. That's fair. Totally understand. Hope you had a decent day at work. Okay, I'm going to ask you to... Move your butt! Your butt's the vulnerable part. You know what? I'm going to try something, right? We're going to try something, chat. I'm going to get a good shot here, promise. I missed my 5 missiles. It's a really awkward location. Got him! I really just wanted to 5-shot him with the missiles. That really isn't worth it. Oh, lock on. I'm so sorry. How embarrassing. It was alright? Gotcha, gotcha. Ow. Die. It's likely not worth killing this guy anyways. He's just going to give me a sum of health. It really wasn't... Dang, Daniel! It really wasn't for the health or any items. It was really just for the message. Remember to lock on the safe. I'm sorry. Doing my best, doing my best. There we go. It's really weird with mouse and keyboard. Like, I'm not complaining because it's a really good setup. It's just very different. It's very, very different. But again, not complaining. It's just I'm not used to, like, Nintendo game, right-click to auto-lock. It's just a really strange concept. Very cool, though, for the record. Very cool. I'm about to get used to it because Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. And that's going to have all of those things. Die, everything. Do I get anything? Yo, we do take these. Also, I think I can get what's up there once I get the grapple. If I had to take a guess, we're going to just kind of keep moving. The only thing I have fully planned this week is getting the Switch 2 pre-order. That's fair. I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm not streaming. I'm coming home from work. If I absolutely need a nap, which I doubt I will, but if I needed a nap, I am resting on the bed for a bit, but not sleeping. I refuse to sleep. I'm going to just hang out with homies, hang out with friendos, get ready for the pre-orders. All I'm doing. Ow, get off me. Rude as heck. I don't know if I'll be in call when I get a pre-order, though, if I'm being honest. I think I might, like, if I'm in a call, I'm gonna, well, I might say in call, in case anybody else has, like, information to share. Granted, the only, like, I think besides Deku and Omega, who are, I think, doing GameStop, I don't really know anybody else who's doing online other than, I don't know what Zinni's doing. So I'm kind of in that boat of, like, I'm probably the only guy ordering online at that point in time, so maybe I likely won't get any help. More than likely, which is fair. I'm not necessarily relying on it, but in the off chance that somebody else was doing the online, I would have somebody to bounce back with, like, oh, this website works and they've got good stock. Like, I could at least, like, know where to jump in case things go south. But I'll have to just be on my absolute best guard. I'm sure things will be fine, though. I've heard very good things about their stock being good in, like, France and stuff. You know what? Lock on. Before I embarrass myself further. Lock on. Oh. You've switched around. There we go. Come here, you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the super missiles were absolutely overkill, but it was kind of funny. You gotta admit, it was pretty funny. Okay. I should probably check my map instead of just going places. So that's a red door. There's also a black door. A portal. We can also check the other side of the coin in the off chance that that's more worth my while. That's a purple door over there. I've not been to the purple door for some reason. Whether it's logical or I just forgot about it. Let's switch. If I can. Is it this button? It's one of the buttons. Hang on. Try the map again. Is it Alt? It is. Okay. So now that I'm in this room... I guess we don't really have the map to the Alt, to be fair. If I go in here and we change the portal, it does give us a green door. Yeah. Yeah, I want to keep going in here and I want to go to the Dark World. That is my executive decision. Cool. I have a plan. We take those. For somebody like me, we have a plan. Whether it's a small one or not, it's something in the grand scheme of schemes. Hup hup. But yeah, I've got confidence in the pre-orders. I'm going with Best Buy first at midnight. In the off chance that that falls through, I'm immediately going to Walmart. And then if Walmart for some reason fails, I'm going to Target. And if Target fails, then frick me until GameStop, I guess. But GameStop's going to be a bit of a pickle for me on a personal because... Hang on, I don't think I went in the right room. Yeah, I meant to go to the portal. Hang on. Sorry. Brain kind of shut off there with the conversation. Yeah, I need to go to the portal real quick. Hold on. But yeah, no, what the heck? Where are the mushrooms? Weren't there mushrooms here? I've, like, missed something. Hang on. Motion sensors? Did I miss something with the mushrooms that I'm just not realizing? Been tempted to go through some Metroid games this year. Probably going to do super soon. I would love to play Super Metroid. I think that'd be a good game for you to start off with, too. Be a good one. Can we scan each one? Do that one more time. Used to, yada yada yada. Most are still broadcasting us. Not sure. Because I remember them, like... Do I just scan all of them? I'm not sure. Hold on here. Hut. Hut. I'm gonna have to kill these guys. Slightly getting my nerves existing. I know that sounds terrible. There we go. Whoa! There we go. That's me turning into a ball. Do not get into that bad habit again. Uh. Of course. The second I shoot a missile. Super sorry about the game dying a little bit there. There we go. Try to get rid of one at a time, if I can help it. Oh, why does it get off the lock-on, though? The lock-on, like, gives up. Dude! Don't be that way! How that shot missed, I do not know. Technicalities, I guess. There we go. Okay. Dude. Don't move. Frick. The lock-on, like, gives up at some point. I don't know if it's, like, a prime hack thing or not, but... There we go. You're dead, at least. Taking off most of my health right now. Rude as heck. Oh, this is such an awkward setup, I ain't gonna lie. I'm, like, losing control of my mouse. You'd think this would be easy. Hang on. I might be complicating it, I'm not 100% sure. Also, I just never really got into these games, and I want to give it a shot. No, that's fair. I also really couldn't get into them, like, at a young age, but now that I'm older, I feel like I'm very much down for them. Like, I'm sure, like, kids could easily be into these games, too, when they come out, because I remember my cousin, he was only, like, a year older than me, but he loved Metroid Prime. So, it's not really, like, that I'm saying, like, you have to be an adult to really appreciate these. Like, on a personal, I resonated with these better as an adult. What the crap is that? What? Those look so crazy. Are those, like, super missiles? Am I supposed to shoot them? No. I have no idea why the mushrooms over here just... That was light ammo? Oh, it was light ammo. It's been a minute since I've seen it. That was like, what? Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, why aren't the mushrooms doing what I want them to? I need them over there, but, like, I don't remember how they got there. Out of range, hold on. Used to monitor key sites, yada yada. Most are still broadcasting, so that's not much of anything. Out of range. Did I miss that one? Do I want to shoot the mushrooms? Eventually something will make them appear. I just remember being able to use mushrooms to get up there, but I can't move the bridge anymore. There's got to be a way to get these to reappear. Bridge? Worth a shot. These? Nope. It was the Dark World? So, how do you get back over there? Unless there's like a portal nearby that I've like zoned out of my brain. I guess I'm gonna need the other portal. That's so bizarre. Alright, Zach, what we're gonna do is we're not gonna complain. We're not gonna complain. We're gonna find a different portal. That's what we're gonna do. Am I able to get over there from here? Hang on, get out of the map. Go turn around. Yeah, we could probably go over that way. Ah! I always keep thinking the 2D sections I'm like locked in. Don't touch me. Okay. Dunk. Dunk. Rude as heck, I knew you were gonna do. You're a motherfucker is what you are. Rude. I was really hoping you wouldn't. You know what? Perish. I was really hoping they wouldn't actually get me. They sure did. Alright. Dunk. 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 Okay. Now I'm over here. The meat pocket. I will not apologize for saying meat pocket. And then that's going to be the grapple, so we can't do that quite yet. The what? The meat pocket. Hello, Scaldic. Welcome in. Hang on. Now we touch the map. Okay. How y'all doing tonight? Pretty good. How about you? Motherfuckers down there. We could jump down here immediately and go this way. Or I can fail falling down here. That's always fun. There we go. And then go on in here. Dunk. Missile upgrade right there. I would... Oh! I feel so locked off from that. Oh, I feel so locked off from that. It's on a technicality. I've been in that room. But I'm locked off from it. Oh, they're gonna make me go to, like... Oh. I see now. Okay. Okay, so that portal won't work. This portal won't work. Everything doesn't work. Okay, no complaining, though. No complaining. We are gonna go to that purple door way over there. So I am gonna head back this way. I've made a new route today. Dunk. Here we go. Open the door. Open in your. Those doors better not open up as slowly in Metroid Prime 4. That better be something they fix. Gotta head to the blue door where you got the super missiles. That's the map. Don't want to go in there. Hold on. Gotta head through the blue door where you got the super missiles. Gotcha, gotcha. Time to remember where that was. Doink. I'm gonna go this way. I wanted to check something out over here. Doink. So the reason for the doors open slowly is because the game is loading the next room. Oh yeah, I know. More so, oh, hang on. This is a super missile moment. The more so, like, the loadings I totally understand. It's more so, I'm really hoping that in the future with Metroid Prime 4, you know, being advanced Switch 2 stuff and whatnot, I'm really hoping that, like, that's pretty much, like, seamless, if that makes any sense. But I totally understand them, like, working in this game. Like, the way they do. Makes sense to me. Interesting, like crazy right now. Anybody else experiencing this, or just me? I'm perfectly okay on my own on a personal. Yeah, I hope Metroid Prime 4 fixes that. True. I feel like in this day and age, it should be something that works. Yeah, in terms of internet, that always depends on like the provider and where you are and all that. So on a personal, I've been okay. All right. Let's see. We got a couple things we can do in here, but first, definitely want to check out this purple door. Oh, it's a different type of purple door. It's not the one I was thinking of. Destroy all 5 pods at once. Yeah, that'll be a thing later. Okay, so I'll keep moving this way. That was a different purple. I saw purple on the map, but it looked very similar. There we go. All right. Hi there. Rude. Trying anyhow. Oh, such an awkward place to fight. There we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to do what I can here. There we go. Are you dead now? Yeah. Any health? Nope. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna do a double take in this room. Just because it's a bit of a bizarre location. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. Full time. Let's see. Hi! You're gross. Get out of here. Should probably charge it more so. There we go. And we've also got you. There we go. Any health? Or we just... We'll take the missiles. You could argue with that. Wonder if they'll ever bring this to 3... bring this and 3 to Switch 2. They have been really building the Switch/Switch 2 to the console. You can play nearly all of their first-party games. Only exception, funny enough, is the most popular handheld, the DS. True! If they do a Metroid Prime 2 and 3 on the Switch 2, or just Switch in general, they better hurry up, is all I'm going to say. Because that's approaching really quickly with Metroid Prime 4. So much so I've caved, and now I'm playing it on the Prime hack, which I love playing this through the Prime hack. I get to use like keyboard and mouse controls, but on the other hand, I feel like if you're gonna bring this like everybody else so they can get caught up for Metroid Prime 4, you gotta kind of send these out the door pretty darn soon. Oh, I gotta be careful here. Very careful. Might be getting something strong. I might do a quick save state since it's been a second since I've saved for realsies. Probably should be somewhat better about that too. Save slot. Dunk. There we go. Want to be on the safe side. Something tells me, like, I would hate dying here and having to work my way back up. Alright. Blow this up over here. Suck. I'm going to come out here and then the cutscene's going to activate. There we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to be careful. I don't trust nothing. Well, that one broke. There you go. Got those. That's good health. Go to circle around here, game. Don't you think about starting anything. Don't you think about it. Ah, yes. Fair. Imagine they shadow drop it one random Tuesday or something. They always could do Metroid Prime 2 on GameCube Online, but with that list they had, they didn't even have that, so I don't know about that one. And then Metroid Prime 3 would be stuck in limbo. They just need to do remasters of 2 and 3, in my opinion. Just bust those out, get them ready. Hang on. Alright. Hang on. Whew. There we go. Are you dead? No, you teleported. Wait, no, you did die. There we go. Yikes! Took quite a bit of missiles, but hey, frick their shields. I'm a break them like a Kit Kat bar. You know what I didn't think about? That they could give us the OG Prime as well. I mean, they are giving us Sunshine even though we have a modern port. True. I feel like most people who bought Metroid Prime would have already bought Metroid Prime Remastered by now. But on the other hand, people are buying a Switch too. They might even go back and buy previous Switch games. So I'm not sure, actually. They could easily give us the OG Metroid Prime, to be fair. In my opinion, the remaster is worth it. But if you had GameCube Online, you don't feel like spending like $40 on Metroid Prime Remastered. Just, hey, I'm cool with the OG game. It really doesn't change too much other than like visuals and such. So the OG's great. You really can't go wrong. I don't think they will. But you also never know. It'd be kind of weird if it got remastered. It'd be really weird if it's Metroid Prime Remastered. Metroid Prime 2 on GameCube Online. No Metroid Prime 3. Metroid Prime 4. Like, that'd be such a Nintendo thing to do, but it'd also kind of be a not Nintendo thing to do because Nintendo's been very good about putting everything on one platform so people can enjoy the entirety of it, if that makes any sense. So, I don't know. In my humble opinion, they should definitely give us Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remasters, but I also don't know if they have the time for that, so good question. Nevermind seems okay now? Gotcha. They shadow dropped Metroid Prime 1 the same day as the Direct. That's true. That's very true. Wasn't 3 on Wii? Yeah, 3 was on Wii, so they either have to drop Wii Online, which I don't think will happen anytime soon. It could happen. I just don't expect it happening ASAP. But, and there's the main portal. Finally, we do take those. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion shadow dropped today. It did. The rumors behind it have been circling for a good while now. And I finally got shadow dropped, and it dropped today. And it's 120 gigs. But people are very excited for it. Apparently it's very, very fun. Or at least people are excited for it. I don't know if it has any bugs or issues that tend to happen with day one releases and people complain about this and that, but I'm assuming people are having fun with it. So. But also, I'm going to hang out in this like little bubble here for a bit since it's technically healing. Heals you very slowly, but might as well maybe do a little scanny scan. Not much to scan in here, sadly. We have 3 bars now. I might let this go up to 50 and then I'll move out into the world. Yeah, Oblivion was a good game. Yeah. Funnily enough, it was the first Funnily enough, it was the first Elder Scrolls game I ever played. I remember my dad getting it for the Xbox 360. I tried a little bit of it, and I was like, yeah, this is neat. Didn't really care too much for it, but like I thought it was neat. And then Skyrim came out, and everyone called it Skyrim, because it is. But yeah, it's the 5th Elder Scrolls game. Everyone always thinks about the 5th or the 4th, but nobody ever really talks about the 3rd, 2nd, or 1st. Kind of a Persona situation, in my opinion. But yeah, the 4th one was a lot of fun. And obviously, the Skyrim has kind of spoke for itself over so much time. So the fact that we have an Elder Scrolls 4 remaster, I feel like that's just going to sell well just because people like Skyrim. So hey, there you go. They could easily shadow drop that and make some bank. So tempted to grab it just to have another Elder Scrolls game to play. I've only played Skyrim for the last decade and no other Elder Scrolls game. That's fair. Yeah, maybe it's worth getting, Deku. Maybe it's worth getting. If you ever do, let me know. I'm very curious. To be fair with myself, I was downloading a big game today. So maybe that is why I was having problems with the internet. Possibly. Possibly. That looks like a bottomless edge. Gosh. True. I don't know why I thought about going out there. It's actually a bad idea, ain't it? We're supposed to go the other way. Silly me. Jeez. I like looking at the edge like, yeah, man, we're going out there. That's a spooky thought. Hot dog. Alright, we'll go over here instead. I hear bad guys. Rude as heck. Donk. Donk. Hi. Whoa! Did not want to fall off there. I didn't see where I was going, Chief. Alright, take two. Take two. Gonna be a little bit better about my space. There we go. Alright, what I wanted to do was... Does the light beam not work on you frickers? Dang, hang on, we're gonna scan them. Or not. Hunting elite warriors on the Ing Horde. Deadly in close combat, dislikes bright light. I mean, checks out, but... Lock on? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Ow. Whoa! Dude! There's no room up there! Got dog water room. I guess I could technically fight elsewhere, but, like, listen. Can you die in here? Could you come into the bubble and die? That'd be great. Hang on, I have an idea then. Come on up here. Might take a bit of a hit for a second. Slight strategy if it works. There we go. Did it work? Ugh, I don't think it did. They say they don't like light, but this is light. Oh wait, I have an idea. Well, no, I don't have an idea. Wait, better yet. New plan. If I could get up there. Rude as heck. Thank God these heal. Only works on Ing. And what the heck are these things? I don't pay attention. I see gross creature and I just... You're all gross to me. I just wish to kill. Alright, instead, I'll go over here. A little bit of fighting platform up here. Is it worth fighting them, or can I just move on? Oh, that kills you. Ow. Them making my screen all staticky is really not helping. I wish lock-on worked better. It might be a Prime hack thing, or it could be a me thing, to be fair. Trying anyhow. Okay, missiles are definitely a no-go with these guys. There we go. Ow. You know what? Frick it. Better yet. Ow, 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 ow. I believe. Or not. There we go. There's really not a whole lot of ammo. Really not a whole lot of light ammo. I can't see. You guys take forever. I don't even know if my attacks are working anymore. They also maneuver in a very strange way. Regular attacks seem to do it every now and then. Can't even lock onto him anymore. There we go. Oh, I see now. Hold on. Where's that other one? Eh, we'll take the light ammo, I ain't gonna lie. Ow, ow, ow. Listen, I was just trying to grab stuff. Where'd the other one go? I believe. Come here. There we go. Does that give anything? No. Okay, at least they're dead, thank God. Go ahead and stay in this bubble for a sec. At the very least, they're dead. They were incredibly annoying. That and my fighting style is probably just garbage, but hey, you know what? That's what you get for playing a game 20-something years later. And you're new to it. I'm a little behind on the times. Yeah, those guys are annoying. They sure are. I suppose that is to be expected in this world, from what I was told, so fair enough, honestly. Alright, what do we got in this room? Anything worth scanning? Ah! Ha! Rude! Didn't even see that because of the... it was in my scan mode. That's hilarious. Alright, save is good. The save is good. And we did get a heal. At Endless Edge. How about Endless Ocean, Deku? The whole chat just goes, aww. It's funny because the last game that came out really blew, from what I heard. Where am I? Okay. Did not know where I was there for a second. We're gonna go this way. I heard the original Endless Ocean was good, but the recent one was just, like, not great. Or something. At least by review standards. Scan. Unable to completely scan spinner. 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, we'll do that in the light world. Mother trucker. Get out of here. Get on, get. Yes, survived a little too long for my taste. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Donk. Okay. What? Oh. Can I scan things out of here? I sure can. They're a little far away, though. Let's go in here, then. You're back? You didn't stay dead too long. Okay. Can I scan you by chance? Too far? Really? Oh, had it. I had it. That's the bridge. Hang on. There we go. Got it. It's the coronavirus. I think I'm allowed to leave. I'm also burning a little bit, so I'm going to go back. Donk. Note to self, don't plan on using internet when something big is happening. Oh shoot, is something big happening? Other than tomorrow for me. Pretty chill week, actually. Ah! No, that was to myself? Oh, I was just more so curious if there was like something big. Okay, no, you can't go down there. I don't know why I thought I could. Spooky. There we go. I'm sounding like Oblivion to my Steam Deck. Ooh, I'm curious. You will have to let me know how that goes. I'm very, very curious. That ought to be like a really cool game to have on a Steam Deck. What? What happened? Oh, wait, was that... I think that was 𝙲𝚘𝚗𝚝. Oh, shoot. Also, probably could have scanned these guys in here. That's besides the point. Bro, you good? You need that blue Powerade? It's Mofo. Go after them. Hang on. This ain't lasting longer than I'd like. Good. Scanneroni? Yeah. Temple key. Definitely want that. You're gonna hate that guy, trust me? Oh, no. Gotta head out, have a good stream. Z. See you later, Frost. Thank you so much for being here. I doubt I could just double jump to it. I'm gonna try knowing it's not the option, but... it felt close. Knew that would be too easy, but also give it a whirl. Might go ahead and heal then for a sec, if that's the case, because this guy's annoying. And I should probably heal here for a bit. Just until I get maybe into the 4th bar of health. Ooh, okay. Let's try to watch YouTube while it was happening on my Wi-Fi and then everything was buffering. That's fair. So what's interesting is that upload and download speed are different. But I believe, if I'm not wrong, I think it can kind of affect things. So, like, let's say, for example, like, my brother, he's, like, downloaded games when I'm streaming. Like, he'll download, like, a big game like GTA 5 when I'm streaming. And that really messes with their internet. So I'll literally have to go knock on his door. I'm like, hey, you, like, downloading something? He's like, yeah, I'm downloading GTA 5. It's, like, 100-something gigs. And here I am streaming for a couple hours. People are going to have to, like, deal with my stream being garbage, like, in a couple hours until his download's done. That could be literally the remainder of my stream. So that's always like ticked me off when he like goes to download such a big game, and I'm like not ready for it. I'd rather like know ahead of time. Is your brother downloading GTA 5 again? I just got back. No, he's not downloading it again. But he is very much somebody who like he's a very out of sight, out of mind kind of guy. So like he'll like have Fortnite downloaded, Fortnite is not going so well for him. He thinks deleting Fortnite will make his life a bit better and healthier. Deleting it, and then he'll get like a taste for like, oh, I want to play that again, and he'll re-download it. And Fortnite's like a really big game. So, hi friends, I heated up dinner, so now I'm chilling. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, yeah? You're definitely not Dark Samus like I thought you'd be, but... Oh! God. What a hit. Yeah? Oh! Yo. That's health. Ow! Good luck with this most annoying boss in the game. Gotcha. I'm gonna try. Could probably scan you. Nope, not worth scanning, I guess. I don't believe I'm doing damage either this way. What? Hi. That's my game chunks a little bit, but that's okay. There's a lot going on. I don't think I did damage. Does he just, like, die as he bounces off the walls, or am I insane for asking that? Be a little bit chattier before I move on. Yeah, that was exactly the case. I was downloading the game onto my Steam Deck while doing other stuff. It didn't occur to me that having multiple things going on at the same time would affect it. So that was a learning moment for me. Everybody goes through it at least once. You will learn that thing at some point in time, and that's totally fine. Totally understandable. LA Dilly games, if there's big ones that I know I haven't played in months and probably won't for a while. Same boat. I used to have something like Left 4 Dead 2 on my computer like at all times, but because of how it's been server-wise and whatnot, I think I got rid of it not too long ago. Just because I was like, if I'm really going to play this again someday, I can always just re-download it, but for now, like, nah. Love the medals. I'm like, hello, Albatross. It's good to see you. How you doing today? I believe this boss only takes damage from the bombs when it's a puddle. Gotcha. That makes sense. Potentially. Ow. I kind of got in the way there. Oh. It's like a top-down view. Interesting. Hey, this works out a little bit. I don't know if it'll be beneficial, but it's cool. Oh, we got a big TTS coming in. Hold on. Oh, actually, I think it's tips. I might be able to get something from this. Hop, hop.
So say hello to the Boost Guardian, the most annoying
Whoa.
boss in the game. Your best bet is to stay behind the cover when he dash attacks. If you see him coming, jump when he turns
healing?
to smoke morph ball, bomb, and then turn back to normal before he starts dashing again. Fun fact, this boss was so hard that even the lead developer had to admit they weren't able to beat it outside. Be bugging.
Dang, that's insane. Hang on, I might have to read through that again because that was a lot. If you see him coming, jump, and when he turns to smoke, morph ball, bomb, and then turn back into normal before it starts dashing again. Okay. Can do. In that case, let's go. Okay, and then back to this. Oh, that is me doing ball again. Wait, you're back in your puddle form. What have I done? There we go. Almost got Happy Earth Day, everyone. Yeah, Happy Earth Day. Remember to recycle, like at all times, if you can help it. I know not everyone can at all times, but yeah, in the off chance you can. Where you can, when you can. Yeah, Earth Day is awesome. I actually have a VTuber mutual of mine that is very big on Earth Day. Because that's like a part of their characters, like earthly, like, stuff. Hang on. Oh, I am actually dying so much faster now. Oh, it's because my health goes down. Oh, God. I didn't realize. Oh, I'm dying now that I'm actually going in for it. I'm probably going to lose. That's very unfortunate. And our last save was kind of far away. I'm going to try, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm dead. Whoops. Is that just going to kill me for this? Keep in mind you're on a time limit. As you can see, you only get worse with damage. Yeah, I totally didn't even, like, click with that until it was too late. Oopsie doodles. Thankfully, we did save in the game, and we're not that far away. So I'm not too upset with this. And now I know what the boss is like, so. I'm assuming we're getting a TTS, question mark? Unless it's that effing Kerbo. One of the two. Or something completely different. It's Kerbo! Oh! Oh, cool! Oh! Oh, Kirby. Jesus Christ. Disgusting. It's my favorite freaking redeem. And one of my favorite freaking redeems in a dumb way. I would blame Deku, but technically it's my fault. I was more so inspired because I thought their redeem was incredible. But now I must.
You really like that good suck?
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Saw before stream cursed. It's very cursed. Very cursed. Donk. Yeah, I want to say it's not too terribly far away. I'll say it's not. Oh god, I forgot about that again. The frickin' pathway, unless you're fast as crap. Do it again. There you go.
So something Noah didn't explain there, when it's an orange-purple puddle is, when you have to use bombs, when it's a normal black puddle, you can shoot it like normal.
So when it's orange, you use bombs. When it's a regular black puddle, you shoot like normal. Okay. Interesting. Would you just, like, have to, like, learn it as you fight the boss on a norm? Because I feel like out of the front gate, your average Joe isn't going to know how to fight a boss like that. Which I suppose, you know, is normal in video games. You're supposed to learn a boss. But, like, I just feel like that's a little... That's very specific. Oh, for that kind of boss. Ow. Alright, here we go. This boss is a big learning curve. That makes sense. I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, I think that's normal in video games. So, like, you know, quote-unquote, have a learning curve. There we go. I like this part of the boss. Enjoyed the lurk, Albatross. Highly appreciate you. Oh, are you turning into your ball finally? Okay. So, it's going to start ricocheting off the walls. Wait for it to become a puddle again. Go ahead and bounce, and I believe it's going to do that, like, one more time. Ooh, Spidey Loop. Okay. And then now we want to be a ball. Gotta be careful about it touching me, though. Okay. Yeah, dodge as best as you possibly can. Ooh, spicy meatball. There you go. Back to ball. Try to grab that health while I'm at it. There we go. There we go. Back to this. Okay. Head. One more time. Nice. Okay. Yeah! There we go. Not too bad so far. Ow. Ow. Bad camera angle. Ooh, what is that crud on my screen, bro? Gross. I'll have to start relying on missiles here in a bit. You know what? Better yet. Not too shabby. There we go. Back to the orange puddle again. Hang on. Hang on, it's really bad to read chat when I'm playing. When it goes back to normal, a cutscene plays as you just saw. Yeah. Yeah. Hut. Get rid of bro over here while I can get the chance. Hello. We do take the health upgrades when we can. Are you going to go back into puddle form? Alright. That'll last as long as I thought it would. Oh, game, you good? You good? Game was like, I'm gonna die now. Good luck to everybody else. Okay. Back to puddle. Seems like 3 bombs tends to do it, and it's right back to business. Health-wise, I seem to be doing okay so far. I'm gonna go ahead and take these missiles. Not too shabby. Back to puddle. Took a bit of hit there, but that's okay. Alright, so far so good. There we go. There we go. Hang on. And one more time. Back to that puddle. Okay. Game, I believe in you. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. This is, like, minus the fact that this is Prime Hack because I really wanted that. This is why I prefer, like, real hardware, because you'll never run into issues like this, typically. Not complaining, I'm just, you know, just stating facts. But again, you wouldn't really have keyboard mouse controls otherwise for a game like this. So far. Till Nintendo decides, hey, that's pretty cool. Which I would love for them to, like, do a Switch upgrade for, like, the Metroid Prime 1 and give it mouse and keyboard controls. That'd be pretty cool. Not banking on it, but would take that. There we go. Okay, we got about half our health left. Gotta be a little careful here. Go ahead and suck in what we can. That's funny. Ow. And juvenile. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Do not want to be touched by that, bro. But in fact, the reason it starts being orange is because it's constantly speed boosting, speed boost shielding. Gotcha. Ow, I need to take a load off the reading for a sec. Hold on. Gotta do what I gotta do here, chat. There we go. Should be getting close. Back to the ball again. Rude as heck, bro. Getting really tired of the ball. Definitely taking the missiles. Take the health. Yeah, you gotta be super careful with this boss. Okay. Okay. Ooh, definitely taking that. Grab it, grab it, grab it. There we go. That's a lot of really good health right there. I did not want to go that way. You're almost like, hey, I've made a decision for you today. Ow. There we go. Grab the health. Good. That should do it. Can finish you now. Just gotta be on my A game. Should be it. Okay. Tasty goods. Yeah, once you learn that strat, it's really a matter of not getting it. True, your best bet is dodging as much as possible, and when you can strike, strike. And I know that's like the philosophy in almost any fight, but it's very true here. So, guys, thank you so much for the tips, by the way, both 𝙴𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚎𝚜 and Noah in chat. You guys are highly appreciated. I believe we have gotten the boost ball, which makes sense given the platform we came across just coming over here. So that makes sense. We can like go up and down ramps, and that one temple key I could probably boost up to with the ball, like literally right here. So, is it space? Oh, it is space. Okay, it's gonna be a little weird getting used to this, but I can totally do it. Oh, okay. I'm very powerful, very powerful. There you go, and then I believe in us. There we go, and then, okay, unfortunately hit a guy. That like threw me off my path. Be powerful. Very weird with keyboard, if I'm being honest. But we could totally pull this off. Killed that guy. I believe in us. And then hit. And then one more. Oh, dude. Those bad guys are really throwing me off. Hang on. And then, oh, hi. That's how you get up to safety anyhow. And then, woohoo! That should do it. Yeah, Dark Temple key acquired. That's one of them. Progress, fellas, progress. I believe I also saw some missiles up here. Not that I think that matters too much, but I don't know if I'm full on missiles. We're going to try. And then, oh, they're gone! The second I got there. One more thing that also really PO'd people is that if your health is too low, you can still die during the death animation. Oh, that's rude. I didn't even think about that. That's a very possible and very rude situation. Definitely want those health tanks as much as possible at this point in the game, if you can so help it. Hang on. Oh, that's right. So I see what they're teaching you here. They're teaching you, like, yeah, you get across without it, You're absolutely going to need it to get above. So here we go. Probably even just do that. There you go. I see what they were doing there. It's very clever. Very clever. All right. Beam 3. Dunk. Back to beam 1. Alright, we're back over here. Cool. So that was proclaimed the most annoying boss in the game. I ain't gonna lie, it is annoying. Not the worst. Not the worst. When you know what you're doing, it's not the worst. Now, if I didn't know what I was doing, I could see that being like, uh-oh, like this sucks. But otherwise, not terrible. It's doable. It's doable. Alright, let's check the map real quick. So our save station's down there, so if we want that quick save as opposed to just waiting for us to heal, we can just kind of... I just realized it was right here, being a dork. Definitely want to save our game here. That sounds like a good game plan. Save our game. Game has been saved. I also check Discord DM super quickly. 2 notifications. I get very distracted by seeing a number on Discord. It makes me think like somebody needs me. Okay. Went ahead and reply to that. Back on track. That was just really extremely annoying for us who played it for the first time. No, that's fair. If anything, I appreciate you guys like a ton, because otherwise I probably would have hated that. I would have definitely hated it more than I do now. I don't really hate it, but again, it's because I knew. So, otherwise, yeah, it's a pain in the A. It's still kind of a pain. You really have to like go back and forth and dodge a bunch. I do like the concept of the boss, the fact that it turns into a ball. It's got a morph ball thing going on, and you know, it zooms across the screen. You have to just dodge. I kind of like that kind of fighting, if I'm being honest. It's a bit reckless on their part on the technicality, but it's up to you to make sure you don't get caught into that recklessness. Otherwise, yeah. If you just go in completely blind, then those who played it back then, the boss was a huge pain. For sure, for sure. That honestly makes sense. So, that's where I came from with the save. Is there a green room in there that I can... If you go past that blue... Oh, it's locked. Right. I see where I'm... Okay. Yeah, we want to go through that. We want to go to the, where that P is. I suppose I can go down. They did nerf... they did have to nerf it in the HD trilogy. That checks out. I'm assuming... With that room and everything. Yeah, we're probably got to go back to the light world. But... We also have the boost now, so... Oh, wait. Hang on. Scan? Scan? There you go. Doot. Doesn't seem like there's anything else to do here, but I could be wrong. At least as of right now. Going in. Whoa! We're being transported. Doot. Let's see. Definitely don't want to go on the edge of tomorrow. I've had my fair share of that. Let's go in here. Aha! Now with the boost I have, I can probably manage. Does that need more? Oh, shoot. I'm assuming maybe I can't do this. But it also feels like you could. Try... I doubt this is the norm. No, something here doesn't feel right. It's too high of a ramp. If it is something I'm supposed to do, it's... Wait a minute. It's this location. I feel like this checks out. Very much feels like it checks out. That's a lot better. Okay, I see what's up. I see what's up. Back, I had to make sure my stuff worked a second time just to state the little paranoid anxiety goblin in my head. No, I totally understand that, dude. When it comes to internet, I totally understand that. Especially, like, not to make it about me, but, like, especially since last year. Because I remember my internet was, like, just dog water for streaming for, like, a week straight. I had to, like, during my shift at work, call, like, 3 separate times to get 3 different dudes out here to fix it. For those who've heard the story, you've heard the story. But it took, like, a week to really get up off the ground and be normal again. And as a content creator, it was very depressing. So I totally understand the anxiety behind, like, wanting to make sure, like, oh, is this working, you know, so forth and so forth. I totally get that. Never fun, but anxiety is really only there because it's kind of like a fight or flight in the mind, if that makes any sense. Like, you're freaking out because you're hoping said bad thing doesn't happen again, so it's a normal function. As much as we don't like it. As much as we don't like it. I'm gonna leave those little guys alone. Let the child alone. Okay, we can move this way. I'm gonna just skip them. They ain't worth it. Aha, now I'm in here, and I can scan this a second time. That's the 100%. And there you go. Ah, you're in both areas of the world. Ya mother trucker. Alright, go in here. Press the bomb. Did that not do anything? Oh, you're gonna want the boost. You want the boost. I remember. I'm Wumber. Does anybody else like this when your stuff starts working, you just don't trust it and feel a bit paranoid around it? I absolutely do. I'm somebody who doesn't like to let their guard down if I can help it, that's for sure. Because I've done that too many times in my life. Yeah, it comes with age, too. Where, like, the more it happens, the more you're, like, I don't know. I guess paranoid is the correct word, yeah. This is a red door. Yeah, I haven't been in here. Cool. I am enjoying tonight's session, I will say. Very much enjoying it. Ooh. Hold on now. This is different. Down? Or is that, like, sinful? Doink. Doot, 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 doot. Aha! Very nice. Very nice. Try that again. There you go. One more time. Doink. Break this? No, not break that. Try it again. There you go. I might have to go upwards. Oh, yeah, we definitely do. Silly me. Trying this out. Doink. Oh, okay, I see. I still have the little... Okay, never mind. Sorry, it was all clicking in my head. There we go. And then it changes it again. Okay, you're just annoying, Mr. Platform. Thank you for cooperating, but frick you anyways. Okay. And now I'm over here. Not the worst process in the world. I'm just... You know, I told myself I wouldn't complain. And even though there's Joe complaining, I still feel like I complained. Switching to 3 if I can help it. Oh, it's the ghost guys again. What? Give it a second, give it a second. No, I'm waiting on you. I hear you. Where'd you... Go back, there's a secret in there? Oh, sure. Shoot, I'll take a secret. What? Whoa! Land ammo depleted, fair. What? Another 2 of you. So, is it worth fighting these guys, or would you argue, like, just leave them alone? Out of pure curiosity. Recognize the background music from Brawl? Honestly, you know what's funny? I didn't grow up with Metroid Prime, and, like, when the Metroid stages and levels would, like, be played, I'd be like, yeah, I know it's Metroid music, you know, so forth and so forth. But, like, now that I'm playing the games, it's so fascinating. So fascinating, like, you know, getting to actually know everything offhand.
More like Zach complained. Am I right? Lol, JK, 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 love you, Zach. Haha.
You say JK one more time, I'm going to take that JK, make it a KJ, and the KJ stands for, killed you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to get you, wrangle you around the neck. Is it, hang on, middle you said? Middle? Like this? No. Now, let me go upwards. Oh, wait, I see what you mean. You mean up here. Ah. The upper path. Gotcha, gotcha. And then one more time. And now we're out here. Oh, the zoom. I see now. Oh, there's 2 sides.
KM? Ha ha ha. Also, if I'm doing this, want to try something, Nin.
Listen. Sonic thinks more like Chopper or Usopp. Frickin' ew, Usopp. I like Usopp, but no. Heck no. Chopper I will take. Chopper's a little guy. Chopper, Zoro, Luffy, and Frankie are my dudes. Usopp is okay. I just really wish he wasn't a frickin' coward half the time. Like, you think he got brave over the 2-year gap? He's still kind of a motherfucker. He's just slightly better. Okay, the ramp going all the way up there, I don't think holds anything worthwhile. Pretty sure. It's very fun to do this. There's no productivity here. But it's very fun. I believe I can leave now. I do love 𝙲𝚗𝚗𝚎𝚘𝚗𝚎, though. He's my little guy. I have like a little, not a little, somewhat decently sized plushie of him in the corner of my room. He's super awesome. Looks like Shadow's spin dash. Fair, honestly. Yeah, because Shadow's got the yellow. For whatever reason. Chaos energy or whatever. Sure it is. You think after seeing the movie up, you know, a million times, I would have that embedded into my brain now. Ow! God, these guys hurt. Worth a shot. Wow, that's just a waste of missiles. Can we get Chopper and Sonic's colors? What if he'd rock my colors? Very good question. Hang on. I think I'm just... Oh, that is not the direction I want to go in. God! The ramp? Is there anywhere I should go with the ramp? Hang on. We're going to have to figure this out. I suppose I'll fight these guys. Might be my only way out of here. Rude. Where are you? You're gonna teleport the second I get a shot at you. Oh, now you stay still? Just long enough? That's ruining my screen, bro. Ha! Oh, you teleported. Screw off for once? Good. Doing a double take. Seems to be something going on up there. That's interesting. Wait, is that blue? No, I'm just insane.
Hey, Zonic! You want post or pre-time skip Chopper?
Post. I like the other one, but I like post. Or pre is what I meant. Pre. I always forget my pre in post. Pre. The first Chopper. I'm gonna phrase it like that. The first Chopper. The OG Chopper hat. Okay. So I actually have no idea. Being in here is where... Actually, hang on. Go over here. Where there's like a bit more wall. There you go. Try it over here instead? Question mark? Oh, yeah, there's like a magnet on the wall. I think. But I can't quite do that yet. Yeah. There's like a magnet on the wall, but I can't do that yet. God. That's probably the one thing I don't like about Metroid Prime. And Prime 2 and all that. And I say this again as like, I'm not trying to complain. It is part of the game. It's a Metroidvania type style game. It's literally, you know, a Metroid game. Metroidvania, you know what I mean. It's a Metroid game. So you're supposed to like find out locations and go, oh, I can't do this yet, I can't do that yet. That's just it, though. I really hate it when I get somewhere and I'm like, oh, it's a room. I can do this. Oh, but I can't do that. Like, you know, it's supposed to be cool in its own right. I do understand that. That's the premise. I just can't stand it when I think I'm finally like making progress and they kind of tell you like, go back. You'll come back here later. It's like you tell me this all the time. I'm going to strangle you. All right, let's check the map real quick. So that's where we just came from. Where should I go? Labyrinths, yeah, basically. Lots of labyrinths. You know what I could do? I thought about it beforehand, but I wasn't 100% sure. What I could do is, like, yeah, I could go through this dark portal. The one I wanted to go through earlier. Wasn't 100% sure if that's what I wanted, but yeah, I did want this earlier. That's a good plan. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm over here now. Alright, now that I've got that done, I believe I can do this. Go over here. I do need 5 missiles. Ah-ya! Can we not do that for an episode? Where you knock me off the platform? That'd be awesome. It'd be so nice. Okay. Hut. Hut. And then hut. Hut. No, don't knock me off. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Give me a few to cook. Omega, are you recoloring 𝙲𝚗𝚗𝚎𝚘𝚗𝚎? I'm kidding. As a guy named Zonic and a Sonic fan, I just wanted to be funny with that particular joke. I'm gonna get out for... Oh, wait. Is it dark? No, it's light. I'm dumb. Try this. There you go. Wait, is that not it? Oh, wait. Scan it. Hut. Hut. Okay. There we go. Don't forget to me now. Hut. Hut. That's where I came from. Okay. Sorry, I had to make sure. Going in here. Hi. What? Why does the camera flip like that? Rude. That was light ammo. I'm gonna take the hit. I really want the light ammo. I am impatient. What? Is there not a boosty thingy in here? Try 1, 2, 3. Nah, not worthwhile. Sorry, my nose got a litchy. I am going to do this instead. Hang on. Stop touching me. That really hurts. Thank God. Whoa, that does not last long. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. I'm also on the fence with buying a Switch 2 this year or waiting until next year. What are y'all thinking? I am pre-ordering mine tomorrow night. It really depends on the individual, but I'm personally beyond excited. I'm very much looking forward to getting one. But that's just me. It definitely depends on the person. If somebody waits a year and they're willing to wait a year or even half a year, you know, you got more software to play at that point. You have more things to pick from. So, yeah, I wasn't making that jump. Sorry, I thought I'd check it out. It's never that easy. But in my platformer head, my brain thinks like, ooh, I could totally pull this off. I hope just Nintendo drops the game prices. That's going to require a sale. A lot of people who've been proclaiming they'll like drop the price thing, I'm kind of sitting there like, Nintendo's not going to be dropping prices. If anything, things might raise over time given the whole, I'm not going to get into it too much of a tariffs thing, sadly. Amiibo went from $29.99 to $39.99 before they even released, which is insane. Insane. I will argue, like, nothing has miffed me all that much so far, but that one kind of miffed me, being an Amiibo connoisseur. $39.99 for one Street Fighter 6 Amiibo. Again, that's more so out of their control, but, like, still very, like, ooh. Just, like, very, uh-oh. Hi, it's you guys again. Can't say I'm a fan. Gonna need a grapple, I think. Oh, yeah, you're right. There's the grapple up there. Shoot, let me take care of this fricker, then. Oh, wait, that's right. Missiles don't work on them. Better not waste my time with that. Gotta wait for you to become not transparent. I can't see when you do that, sir. Light ammo, the crystal. Oh, you're right. That's me using dark. I'm so sorry. Let me switch to that. Ow. Bro, get off me. There we go. Okay, so that wasn't so bad this go-around. That's good. But if I were playing this, I'd fear I'd never want to leave any light zone. It's... I don't want to say claustrophobic, but for anybody who does have, like, high severe claustrophobia, I can see it being, like, you don't want to leave the zone kind of thing. I'm not saying, like, you're claustrophobic. I'm just saying, like, anybody who was, I can see it maybe being a little spooky. Gonna need to see it. Planning on waiting, hoping it doesn't get more expensive, though. Fingers crossed that things don't get nearly as bad. I'm expecting it to maybe go up at some point eventually. I'm just hoping it doesn't go up, like, immensely. 450 is already kind of a bitter pill for a lot of people. I can see it, like, if it goes up to, like, and I'm saying this is, like, this is my perspective. If it goes up to, like, 600, I think that's not the worst. I know that sounds really sucky, but hear me out. You know, there's a whole 125% thing going on in one location of the world. I'm just going to try to be as vague as possible. Imagine that on a Switch too, 125% on top of, you know, $450 or $500. That's a lot of, you're hitting the 1,000 range at that point, if that makes any sense. So, again, you know, not going to get too into it, because that's not exactly what's going to happen. I'm just saying, like, anything that could happen, I think 600 instead of 450 is, like, the best case scenario, and that's, I know that's not saying a lot, but like I'm just saying like that could be like a lot better than 800, 900, 1,000, if that makes any sense. So my fingers more so crossed that it's not nearly as bad. It's going to turn off a lot of people. Like 450 is already turning people off, which is somewhat fair. I totally understand where they're coming from, but 450 is going to be a saint in comparison to what we deal with later, I'm sure. Is this a room I fight in? I don't think I've been in here during the Dark World. A couple of directions I could go in. Blue and green. Meeny, meeny, miny. Let's check out the blue real quick. Out of pure curiosity. Mr. Imagination, welcome on in. I'm going to be honest, I don't like Amiibo. I already got too much stuff in your room as is. I don't need plastic figures with a chip in the base being lost, abandoned, or collecting dust on a shelf. No, that's fair. Amiibo, I'm a huge Amiibo guy. I've been big on Amiibo since 2014 when Smash Wii U came out. Safe to say I've not bought them as nearly much over the years. One, they don't produce as many, and two, again, prices are going up. And three, quite frankly, I don't really care for most of the Amiibo that come out anymore. Half the time it's like Fire Emblem or something, and I'm just like, whatever. No Smash Amiibo are coming out anymore. They just don't really come out with them as much anymore, and when they do, it really just depends. I'm going to get one Street Fighter 6 Amiibo. Not immediately, but at some point. And then the Zelda ones I will likely get if I can help it. Ludamoth weapon detected. System discovered on Aether. Wait, I didn't pay attention. Oh, this was a missile recover thing. Sorry. I like totally zoned out. I can barely get 450. If it gets more, I won't be able to get a Switch to. Yeah, and it's sucky because like I don't want to tell people like that's what's going to happen. We don't know. Like nobody knows what's going to happen. It's the problem. The best case scenario is that it stays the same, and that would be awesome. And it is technically possible. It really just... I didn't want to touch that. I was trying to go around the platform. God dang it. Forgive me, chat. Yeah, without getting into the political stuff, we all can agree that at least one smart thing Nintendo did, moving console manufacturing to NAM. True. Very true. Yeah, dude, if that system was made normally, like where they normally make stuff, we'd be freaking cooked right now. I'm not even kidding. We'd be so cooked. It's not even... It would not even be funny. I wouldn't even laugh at that. But with where it is now, like, we can... At least for the time being, tolerate it. And I hate it because I don't like telling people, like, you should get one now instead of later because it could be worse later. I don't like saying that. Unfortunately, that could be the possibility. So one day in the future, there will be a console that looks and feels close to the Wii or DS. Would that be reverting backwards, technically? I guess technically you could do the dual screen with DS and, like, try to reinvent the wheel. But the Wii with motion controls, that's still technically prevalent with modern-day systems. I would say the point in innovation is moving forward, but Nintendo also does like to take things from the past and, like, do a spin on them, so what do I know? In looks, I mean, not with tech. In looks. Are you saying... I'm not sure if I understand. Because I know the Wii and DS were like, you know, separate unities at that point in time instead of having like a hybrid system. I like the hybrid though, because as most of it, I loved focusing on like getting like, oh, I can get a Wii game today, or I can get a DS game. I really do enjoy that I can just have everything in one spot. Makes things a little less complicated. The only thing I liked about them being separate back in the heyday was that we got different games for each system. Whereas like if you buy like, oh, Sonic Colors on the Switch, it's going to be like a console version. Where back in the heyday of Wii and DS, it was like you have a Wii version, you have a DS version. Like, that was cool. A little more work and complicated some things, especially in the marketing scheme of things, but otherwise it was a very cool period of time. And I'm glad I got to be a part of that. Hut, hut. I believe this is going to... Wait, is that a regular missile door? It is. I almost did super missiles, so I'm like, hold up! Definitely saving my game if I can help it. So really it's just the accessories that are getting hit now. Which the accessories aren't that bad. A Pro Controller was $89.99, which is... I'm not saying that that's easy, and I'm not saying that's the best. $89.99 for a Pro Controller, that's a lot, but I'm going to be using that for like a long time. I'm going to be using the Pro Controller for a long time. And then, yeah, it's going up like $5, so now it's going to be $94.99, which again, I'm not saying like, woohoo, yo, $5, but, you know, could be worse. Gentlemen. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Blade! Meet the Blade. Don't forget to check your Z key. My Z key? Yo, what is happening here? Hall of Honored Dead. Is that where I'm supposed to be? Am I supposed to be in the light world? I'm over here. Map's freaky. Hold on. Not been to that purple door yet. Could be that kind of purple door, though. I don't want to be tricked on the purple. Don't trick me with the purple. Gotta head back to the light. It looks, yeah, seems like they want us to go back to the light. So, in that case, what I'm gonna do first. Ooh, new weapon time. Yo, let's go. First, we gotta find a portal. Our portal is going to be... Is this the portal that we're locked out of? No, I think I can go that way. I need... Hang on, get top-down view. Can I go over there? How does one get over there? Let me see something real quick. Oh, I didn't even realize where I was. Hold on. I have terrible... Oh, there's the key up there. You know what? Better idea. Not that one. Dunk! Definitely... Oh, God. Thought this would get baked there. Hang on. Hut. Hut. That's a grapple moment, so I can't worry about that right now. Try that again. Can't get up there. That's gonna hurt. I'm sorry, I'm trying something. Ah! Okay. We're gonna have to go a difficult route. Game always wants to make things so difficult. Hut. Hut. Alright, let's check the map one more time before I make my final decision. No, that's where I want to be. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. To be more clear, I meant I want a console that has a aesthetic of the Wii, or DS has the look of either, but runs like a modern console. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair then. So you really like the design of those then of that point in time. Dude, that hurts. That hurts. Is that like a death bubble? Get your death bubble out of here. Not a death bubble, I'm just being funny. Something that looks like it was from the late 2000s but runs on modern tech. Gotcha, gotcha. Hey, you never know. They may always go back for like a nostalgic something at some point. Usually within big companies like Nintendo, they're always trying to be like of the time, like be quote unquote futuristic. So unless somehow in the future something just resonates with like a very weird DS look, they're always going to try to like slim things down and make it look modern. For better or worse, it just depends. I love how the Switch 2 looks on a personal, but I'm also just, you know, I can enjoy the past while enjoying the future at the same time. So I'm like, I still play my Wii till this day. Love the Wii. Golly. Portals to the left. Go ahead and get off the map. Guess over there. Yeah, it's easy enough. Hut. I believe. Rude. I'm supposed to get on that mushroom. Did you check the dark beam door yet? Dark beam door? Shoot. I may have moved already too much. Sorry, I didn't really get to re-chat there. Dark beam door. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, honestly. Good question. Doink. Oh god, it scared me. I was like, huh? The Metroid. I said that on purpose just to bug people, by the way. It's the Metroid. The big Metroid. The Metroid. The Metarex. Alright. And they want me to head off over... Not there. Where have I gone, Cotton Eye Joe? Wasn't there a different location than where I am right here? It's like a Hall of the Honored or something. Oh, it's down there. Way down there. Okay, sorry. Like, took me a second to realize where I was. So, I am... Gosh, I'm in a completely different location. Can I use the black door? Nah, it's going to be in a different location. I'm going to have to use the blue door. Great heavens, it's going to be quite the distance. But we do have access to that green door now. So, I am going to go this way. Yes. Totally know what I'm doing. Open the door. Open your. Open your. Aha! We also have that ramp. I'm going the wrong way. I get too ambitious for my own good. Yeah, like imagine getting a Nintendo console that runs like the channel system again. I feel like in these modern times though, that is considered like, I don't know. obsolete on a technicality. Like I loved like, oh, here's the weather channel, here's this and that, whatnot. Like that was really cool. I just feel like unfortunately that was very like that was of the time. Like the news channel, like everyone's going to get the news on their phone. I hate being that guy because I love that stuff back then. But unfortunately, we live in a day and age where like yeah, we've like moved on technology wise. Can I get in here? Miss the channels on the Wii ahead. The Wii channel. Check out the Wii channel. Mario Kart Wii channel. I remember the Mario Kart Wii channel, and they'd even have like the ones where you could like pick people's Miis and whatnot. That was fun. Just going up here for a split second. And more so just get you back up. Okay, sorry. I know that was a waste of time. I was just trying something. Doink! Alright, heading out here. Check our map real quick. So we definitely want to make a right, if we can help it. Does it matter if I use the blue bridge or the black bridge? I'd say black, that's a purple bridge. Question mark? I don't think it matters. I think we can go in either way. I'm gonna go in this way. So I'm just being an old man on chat? No, you're fine. Shoot, I grew up in that era. I totally understand. I don't want to be Mr. Modern Man either, like where it's like, oh, that's on your phone. Like, I hate that. I hate saying that. Because we kind of take things for granted these days. We're like, back then, like, it was super cool having, like, I don't know, dedicated apps like that and whatnot. But hey, I'm also in that ballpark. I'm thankful. Very thankful I got to be a part of that. Because kids these days, I say kids these days, again, I don't want to deprive people of their generation, but kids these days don't really get that luxury. It's like, here's a Switch, here's your games, they're downloadable, they're accessible, you have online at the, your fingertips, easy peasy stuff. They don't really grasp how easier things are these days. I say easier as like things are also a little complicated, but I'm sure that just depends on the piece of technology. But I'm just rambling at this point. Miss Brawl 2. Brawl was fun. Brawl was fun. Again, I kind of do miss that era where like DS and Wii were so different enough that like if you got Sonic Colors, again, rehashing an example, you'd have two different versions of the game. In this day and age, it's like it's the one game. I think it's better for the grand scope of like video games, but like that did give us very unique titles back then when they were pressured into like making games for like the handheld variant of a game. So like let's say it's like Smash Brothers 3DS and Wii U. Like sure, that's completely obsolete by today's standards. But back in the heyday, that was like, whoa, like the 3DS version's got this and that. But now we have Smash Ultimate, and that's everywhere, on the go, same thing, which is fantastic in its own right. I don't think I'd want to go backwards, but, there was something special about what we got growing up. Tetris on NES and Tetris on Game Boy were like, very similar, but obviously very different. Where like Tetris these days, like if you buy a Tetris game, Steam Deck Switch 2, you can take it on the road. Unless you're buying it on, like, PlayStation, which apparently we're getting a portable PlayStation in the future, according to rumors, and Xbox for that matter. Would not be surprised if that was the case. Everything will have a portable variant of a console's thing, so it's going to be the norm going forward, is seeing Steam Decks and Switch 2s and so forth and so forth. I think Nintendo will be top dog in that market, but apparently PlayStation and Xbox are throwing their hat in the ring when it comes to that, and I wish them the best of luck. They're gonna need it. That's gonna be my 2 cents. Not dogging on PlayStation and Xbox. I do enjoy their games, their companies, when they're good. When they're good, for the record. But I do wish them the best of luck on competition, because that is going to be tough. Brawl was fun, but dealing with modders back then were painful. True. Only the good modding was, quote unquote good, but like sometimes, yeah, I totally understand that. There's two sides of a coin. Good modding, bad modding. Hacking, if you will. Alright, I've scanned those things. Oh, there's so many upgrades, but I can't touch them. I have to go down deeper into the aquatic mine. Can I do this? Or is that closed? Don't you fall. Don't you forget about me. Ah! Oh, shoot, I'm over here, though. Is that bad? Knows what the music is? I feel like I should. Am I just stuck over here now? Where? Is it related to Metroid Prime 1, or am I insane? It's been a little bit of a second. But is it related to the first game? Or is it the title music? Something. Something that I'm not quite picking up on, maybe. Motherfucker, come here. Ah! You're scary. Hang on. Whoa! Hang on. It's Super Metroid. Okay, never mind. I don't know Super Metroid, unfortunately. I've probably played like 5 minutes of that game a long time ago and moved on. Again, I'm trying to right these wrongs for the record. I'm trying to play these games now. Super Metroid reference. We do appreciate that, then. That's fun. I will definitely have to give Super Metroid a try one of these days. If I do, I'm grabbing Kit for it. Kit, I don't know if you're still there, but if you are, I would play Super Metroid 2. Or Super Metroid with you. I don't know why I said Super Metroid 2. Super Metroid 2, Electric Boogaloo. I'm going to hit you now. Eventually I'm going to pee you off and you're going to come down here and face me. Ugh. Did I kill you? Or are you just annoying? Dang, I missed. Wow, you just dodged regular attacks, eh? Try it anyhow. There we go. Just wanted a piece of that, man. I want to show you what for. Can I go in here? Aha! Oh, does this take you back up to the top? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Thought I'd give it a whirl. It's the underwater Torvos bog theme. Heck yeah. It's a good piece of music. It's definitely like something I've heard before in passing. I just couldn't remember where. Still cool though. Remember my old PSP, I barely even used it. I only played Ratchet and Clank game and a game based on Ben 10, and that was pretty much it. The only games I ever remember playing that thing. That's fair. You at least had the better of the Sony handhelds, I will say. Trust me, because the PSV, as cool as the hardware was, it was not supported very well. Unfortunately. What's the point in coming up here? Can I just... Is that what you want me? Aha, yeah, just get across. Gotcha. Okay, so... We... can... What is... I don't scan it anymore, do I? That's Permo. That is Permo. Gotta hit them when they open their mouth and charge at you? Yeah. I figured as much. It just was having difficulty. Pain in my butt, if you will. So going up there doesn't really do anything. Do I need to maybe go up a floor? I might go up a floor. Might more so just have to go up and then come back down. What goes up must come down. Didn't like the UMD thing they were trying to do. It was unique at the time, but yeah, like looking back at it, it's not the greatest thing in the world. Heck, even GameCube discs being small, not the greatest idea. They were trying to like prevent piracy and stuff on all of these systems. But quite frankly, just you're not going to stop people. They're going to find a way. It's not going to take a rocket scientist to figure that out. You know what I mean? So they tried preventing it. It's like, well, you know, people are going to find a way. Also, huzzah, I'm taking this. Missile expansion acquired. We now have 50 missiles, which is super good. Da 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 da. Yo, that was hot. Wait, what? Yo, wait, I did. Did I scare you? I went off for like a minute. I know I'm dying a little bit. I did it for the bit. That was fun. He being kills subs. I went to go use the bathroom real quick. I thought it'd be funny if I acted like I was dead. In hindsight, halfway through using the bathroom, I was like, you know what? That was kind of that was a good while. Super sorry. I've already committed. But, ow! Mother trucker, come here. Nah, I was just being funny, though. On the real death, if you will. You know what? Can that be the canon? Like, Scout TF2 canonically killed 𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚘𝚘 Think fast, chuckle nuts. Wow! That's it. It's game over. Mother trucker, come here. Nah, I figured I wouldn't lose too much health, but still wasn't the smartest thing in the world. But look, nah, I committed. I committed. Going up. Sure, canon death. I just want it for the wiki. Whenever I decide to have that for all of my lovely characters. Died to Scout TF2. Just be really freaking funny. So I gave us the missile expansion, but like not exactly what I need. Oh, right, the purple door, which I can't really do yet. Is there anything else I can do in here before I just move on out? I know I can't quite do anything until I get platforms. Can't really hit those up at the same time yet. And then coming down here does absolutely nothing. There are multiple doors in here. Yeah. I guess there's a door I missed. Let's see. More so, maybe I'll... I didn't want to fall down here again. Let me back up. There we go. God, game, you good? I believe in you. Also, hello, Otterly, and the Heartless System. Well, come on in. It's good to see you guys. Chat, freaking please don't move. Okay. I can get up here. There we go. Sorry about that. That was weird. Also, yeah, it's good to see you guys. What's behind door number 1? Oh, great! A wall! Which door did I come from, more so? Oh, hey! Wait a minute. Is this where I came from, though? I was thinking that was like the map. Like, no. Beautiful wall. We gaze upon its structure. I could use a little health. I know that's not much, but every little bit goes a long ways. Perish. We have to just believe that. There we go. Smash it with Shadow's foot? Why Shadow specifically? Why Mr. Hedgehog? Good to see you too. Been busy collecting completely legal copies of NES games for my completely legal NES to start indulging in again. Yeah, that sounds good. The NES, the NES, the Super NES. Why not Shadow specifically? It's a fair point. Shadow does kick butt. Like in Sonic X Shadow Gens, when he's beating the heck out of that one thing on the first level. Beats the heck out of it. He's pretty cool. Multiple doors. Okay, so let's take a look at the map. We have the purple door, which I can't enter. Oh! Wait a minute. I guess it does want me there. Hold on. I guess I will go through that door after all? Huh. What do I know? There you go. Or we'll go back up. I'm gonna try it out. And then I'm looking for this door. I'm gonna give it a whirl. Open the door. Bop, 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 bop. Going down? Question mark? We're going up? Going up. Wow. Oh, wrong way? Okay. Because I am confused, but we'll go back down. Please go back down. Ah, I hate how you have to like walk off and then there it is. Okay. Whap, 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 whap. Doink. Alright, going back in here. Whoa. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. There's a blue door at the... Is there really actually just a blue door at the very bottom and I'm just blind as heck? Would not be surprised, but... a little ashamed of myself. Usually use your OC. I think, yeah. What's your model this time? Oh, it's just the metal version of my OC. It's like a metal version. I have multiple models for the record. Usually if anybody's new, they only know like the one or two, but I've got like God knows how many. I thought for Metroid it'd be fun to have like I have like the Dark Samus colors on right now, but this is not the normal color set I have. Normally I would use this for Samus, and then recently we got the Dark Suit Samus, so I'm using this one. Okay, there's supposedly a blue door here. I'm gonna use the map. Is it in the center somehow? What? Have I gone insane? Oh, I never scanned you. Pretty colors? Yeah! I've got a couple color skins. Not like a ton yet, because I had to unfortunately redo them. I had like a good like 10 different color skins I had. But unfortunately they all got, I don't want to say deleted, but yeah, I ended up getting a model update, and that pretty much ruined all my pre-existing colors. So, remember you can zoom the map? Yeah. I always keep thinking it's the scroll, because naturally on a PC that makes more sense. Zoom. Here we go. How like thingy it was. I also don't know how to zoom out if I'm being 100% honest. Not the right button. Nope, none of those. Oh god. Zooming in was a mistake. We'll go in like that far. Okay, so I've zoomed in. Doesn't really change anything for me. All I can see is my mistakes. Updates sometimes seem like that. Erase or corrupt some stuff. Sometimes they're somewhat. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was one of those, like, I technically didn't delete it, but because the file was changed, because my VTuber mama, who, like, makes my, like, models and stuff, she sent me the upgrade. I say quote-unquote upgrade. There was an update to my model that gave me one more expression, but that was just enough to, like, kill off every other expression I had. Not expression, color I had. Okay, I'm back. Did Zonic get the new weapon? There is a light and a dark door. I swear to God, if it's the puzzles, not puzzles, the portals again. I'm so tired of the portals. Okay. Well. Oh God, where have I gone, Cotton Eye Joe? Get out of that map. One more time. Okay, so if that was the wrong way, it's not the portal yet? Okay. But there is also a blue near the bottom somewhere. That's what I'm wondering, though, because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. Killing these guys don't do anything for me. Well, hang on, you're different somehow. Grasping for straws here. Okay, so destroy the algae? Nah, I don't know what that frick is. Bless you, game, for having a moment there. Guess I'm going back up. Okay. Check inside the wall at the bottom. Is there a wall? Doesn't really help that this whole area is very murky looking. Very murky. Which makes sense for where I am, but still. Nothing that I can tell. No. Frick you anyways. I'm gonna go back up. Nothing's really going on down here. Unless I, like... Do you want me to be a bull? Ow! Hi! Are we being rude today? Ow. Wow. When did you decide to get aggressive? Is it because I'm a ball? Thank you for dying. Definitely wanted you gone. I'll be back on a shower. That sounds good. Showers are nice. Ball isn't doing anything. I don't know. I might have to look up a YouTube video. I am stuck. Okay. At least we're back up here. Yeah, not a whole lot going on down here. I like how earlier I said, like, oh yeah, kids can totally play this game if you know, this is your cup of tea. You are one smart child. I've been in here, that's just the save room. Gotta be something I've missed. Have I not scanned you? I thought I did. Is there somewhere I can, like, specifically drop in the water that the game would like? It's weird that I've been getting an itch for horror as of recent, sort of blame my workplace for having The Mummy both 1 and 2 playing on one of the TV seemingly somehow every day. Ah, The Mummy 1 and 2, classic of films. Try to get the white door. Door's over there. Where? Maybe there's a way to unlock it. There's really just the purple is the problem. 5 pods. Very aggravating, I ain't gonna lie. Might have to look up. I might look up the answer. King of the Heartless, hello. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Yeah, I might look up the answer. I'm gonna do my first cave. I planned on caving the stream, but I didn't think I was gonna cave like late. I thought I was gonna cave early. Metroid Prime 2. Where the heck am I actually? 𝙲𝚘𝚗𝚡𝚗𝚝. I'm gonna look this up. I'm at that point, yo. Oh, they're gonna make me look at the full gameplay because they don't have specifics. Full game. Check the question mark is on the map. Is there a way to check the question mark? Oh, this freaking camera angle's terrible. I think they only give you a question mark if you're like taking too long. I don't think I've gotten that yet, but I think I'm close. Unless it's like Dark World. Try alt. Thank you for the nuggie. Half lurking playing God Eater 3. That's fair. 3D camera for Prime was weird. Fair. Oh god, I'm gonna get around to that game eventually. Hang on, I'm gonna look up what I was doing originally. I need like a straight up answer. I'm gonna be real with you. Here we go. Mute the audio. Super Missile, Temple Key 1 and Boost Ball, Guardian, Seeker Launcher. For some reason, why is that the most played section of this video? That's mildly concerning. Funnily enough, it's the most searched part of this freaking game. That is hilarious. The chapter is the most searched. That's insane. Literally where I am. Everybody else must have gotten stuck too. Or something. Oh, we're getting... Okay, hold on. Ah, thank you for the Pokeball. Oh, I swear to God, if I think what I think is going to happen soon, I'm going to be ticked. I'm going to be ticked if it really was like a door where I needed the... No way. It is the case. That's rude as heck. That is why it was mentioned earlier. That's why it was mentioned earlier about the dark door, because we need the thing to shoot the purple door. We aren't supposed to be here, so me heading back was correct. Fudge! I'm gonna have a... Hold on. Hold on. That is very loud. The audio for that reset. Holy crap. Woo, that was loud. That was me not being able to hear for a hot minute there. Okay. I'm gonna turn the down over 10. There, I like that audio. I wish you could all see me. Why is the popcorn like a different shading? Am I crazy? That's a lot of popcorn! I'm dead now. We took a wrong turn, but where? I think I know where, funnily enough. Oh god. Great heavens. Thank you for the buttery, delicious greatness. Wait, it's successfully connected with Twitch chat. You guys hit me so hard that it, like, reconnected. At a raid? Yo! Da 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 da. Ba 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 da da da. Da 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 da.
Try Hunter Streams just raided with 3 viewers.
Yo, Try Hunter Streams, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Oh, okay. Is that... Listen, we just got a raid. Could you give it like 2 seconds? Welcome on in, Raiders. We're currently playing some Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I'm super overwhelmed, but I'm sure that's for good reason. Hope we're all having a lovely day today. We are, yeah, we're just having a good time and, kind of just chilling out. How are you all doing today? Hope you all had a great stream, everyone. Please go give the lovely Try Hunter Streams a follow. It is a free click away. It's a free button. Go send a follow. Send somebody some cinema love today. Would highly appreciate it. But I hope you're having a lovely day today. Let's see. I'm having to go way up in chat because I was trying to read something from earlier. Doing good, but it's been busy. Been thinking about going back to college for 3D modeling stuff again. Also been going through my Switch game backlog and just finished playing through Pizza Tower a while ago. And now I'm playing both Anton Blast and trying to 100% Demon Terror. Oh, you're playing some really good games, my guy. Not surprising, though. You always had very good taste. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I've been seeing a few of your posts about the Switch 2 and whatnot. I'm also incredibly excited to get my hands on a Switch 2 pre-order. Very, very excited. Omega Unstoppable Force like a movable object. True. They coincide with one another. Yes, I want to go to that purple door that's down there, if I can help it. So we're going to take a right. Le donk. Think I know where I'm supposed to go. And if I don't, then you know what? An adventure it is. Saw you play Metroid Prime 2, so I had to raid. Also love your character. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. This is my metal model. I actually don't get the... Oh, it's not the purple door I'm supposed to go to. Gosh darn it. Never mind. Never mind the adventure thing I got done talking about. But yeah, this is like my metal model. I don't get to use this super duper often, but I did decide to use it for Metroid Prime since I figured that was a pretty solid idea. But Trianter, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cinema. It is very good to see you. Went ahead and dropped you a follow too. I'm looking for more people to like raid and find and all that kind of stuff. So I hope the follow serves you well and I get to check out your streams one of these days. I am going to figure out where I've not been. Apparently there's somewhere I've not been. And we're going to need to go there. You're a Monster Hunter fan? Hey, let's go. Monster Hunter is great. We are going to hit Alt. Maybe there's something in the Dark World I missed. Question mark. There is blue up there. But I don't know what's worthwhile. Actually, let me go back. I'm going to look up something real quick. Metroid Prime 2, 5 missiles. I know searching this up is probably not the smartest search. Seeker missiles. Ooh, I had to mute my mic there for a second. Knees so hard. Now, where are you, good sir? Oh, I have no idea where this dude is. We need to go somewhere completely different. Hang on. Seeker missiles. We do need it to progress. Okay. This guide might be better. Hall of Honored Dead. That's where we needed to go, yes? Pretty darn sure. Ooh, sorry, I had to sneeze super badly. Did this guy just BS the door? Am I insane from watching this video? This dude just BS the door. Oh, he did it without the input. Okay, never mind. This guy was, like, faking it. No, I don't say faking it, but he was BSing how to get there.
It was from here. Yeah, so we do have to go back.
Watching this guy named Quasimofo. I love that name. That's actually pretty good.
So in that room, that's just the
Oh, we are very far from Kansas where we need to be.
watch out.
I'm going to mute his audio real quick because it's not thrown into my stream. Let's see. Gosh, there's a process to this, I think. So, Hall of Eyes. Temple Transport. Let's start back at the beginning. Dark Torvus Temple. There's a process here, chat. Seems like TriStream 64 or SM64 Monkey Ball 2. Ooh, good choice. Definitely worth the follow if you play Super Mario 64 and Monkey Ball. We're all about that here. I see what you have to do. There are things you still can scan underwater in that area. Ew. Are you sure about that? I only ask, like, not to like sound bad, but like, are you sure about that? Because, ew, I was down there forever, and ew, I just swear I scanned everything. If I missed something with the scan, and that was like my accessibility to continue, I am so sorry if so. Uno, dos, tres, let's go! So. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
You need to extend bridges. I looked it up.
Oh, okay. Coming up now. Thank you. It's not that I was necessarily doubting you. It was more so I was doubting myself because I swore I scanned everything. So it's totally my fault then, which I would rather it be, and I'm also not surprised. Well, let's go. Also, thank you so much for playing that. That definitely hyped up the mood. I needed to pick me up. Alright, so there's apparently somewhere in here we haven't scanned. Keeping my eyes peeled. Scanned you, scanned you, scanned you. Some kind of bridge. Some kind of bridge. Keeping my eyes peeled. Scan that. You're scanned, you're scanned, you're scanned, you're scanned. Just double checking. Scan that. Going to dip down under now. Scan, scan, just absolutely checking everything. Going over here. Doing a double take. Nothing. At all. Ow. Going once, going twice. I'm like pretty darn sure I scanned everything down here. None of what I just did anything. Unless I'm insane. Unless it's also at the very top. That's the only thing I'm not 100% confident in at this point, but I'm like pretty darn sure. Still looking for the video? Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, in that case, I'll buy time by juggling. Chat, you like a good juggle? I'll juggle some like apples or something. That would be fun. Let's go ahead and scan up here. Scan down there. What I will do at the very least, we'll go ahead and save our game real quick. Because I also looked up said video, or videos of this, and I'm pretty darn sure what I need, but I also could just be wrong. Juggle, okay, I'll pass you something. Okay, I got you. There. Did I hit it? I may have also been delusional by being hit by the pumpkin. I tried. 3 DMs? As in a 3D DMs? Minimize that. There we go. Your face caught it. Close enough! Yeah, you were amused by that, right? Totally. Alright, I guess in the meantime I will do my own research, because I'm like pretty darn sure where we needed to go. I'm gonna look here. Poisoned Bog. Gloom Vista. I feel like they're in the dark world looking this up. I wasn't too long ago in the area I think I needed to be in. And I remember Flame Crystal at one point brought it up. They're like, did you ever visit that door? And I was like, no, and I kind of just kept going. Feeling like inside I should have stayed there. And there's this room. I'm like pretty darn sure I know where I need to be. Ah, crap, we need to go back to the Great Temple. Okay. Thought so. Thought so. Okay. Coming back. Out of memory? Oh, shoot. For some reason, my PC... Oh, God. It, like, crashed a lot of things. Hold on, chat. I've apparently lost the ability to read you. quote-unquote PC said out of memory. More so the browser. Alright, now I've got the chat box back. Out of memory, we hit that kind of slump, I'm telling you. I'll tell you what, we hit that kind of slump tonight. Alright, got chat back, no worries. We do need to head back though, so for the upteenth time. Oh shoot, it just flat out crashed. Okay, hold on. Chat, do not redeem anything that is a throwable. And do not worry about my model. My model also froze. Everything froze apparently. Anything that gets thrown will have to be I will not refund points if people throw stuff at me knowing this. You will just lose your points and you will get nothing. I only say this out of kindness because that's just somebody trying to frick with me and trying to get me to refund them. Which most of you wouldn't do. You're all very kind. Dang. Me having to bounce around to like multiple different windows absolutely killed things. Also, don't mind like the little person thingy on the screen. It's more so just trying to connect with the throwing system. It'll connect to VTube Studio here in a second once my actual program opens up. It's only taking a while. Man, I guess this Metroid Prime thing kind of like runs... Oh, it's the webcam thing still not working. Bro! Pain in my A. Okay, I think I actually have to unplug my webcam. Plug it back in. That might, quote-unquote, fix it. Try it one more time. Unplug. Plug in. Or is that not the webcam? Actually, better yet, I think I did plug it in properly. I just need to go to the actual thing here. I love being a content creator, guys, because you know what's fun? Things break. I love it when things break. The bestest. Hang on. Go to choose camera type. Oh god, VTube Studio is taking its sweet time. Why is everything so slow? Great heavens. Okay, I'm going to switch to this. Doesn't really matter what. Doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter what. Ignore all of that. Choose camera type. I'm going to have to be careful. Apparently we're losing memory somehow. Resolution type, we'll just go with 1080p. 30 FPS. This. Settings. Okay, now turn on. I mean, it's showing that it exists. It's showing my webcam exists. Hang on, I'm going to take you guys to the BRB page. Because I ain't going to lie, this is going to take a second. It shouldn't take a second. Oh, now the webcam's working? Mother trucker. Okay, never mind. Back to the live page. The second I went to the BRB page, it started working. Okay. Minimize that. We're good now. Hi. So sorry about that. Also, Inferno, welcome on in. This looks complex. It can be. I've been used to VTube Studio for 4+ years now, so for me it's not complex. But if you're getting new into it, yeah, there's a learning curve.
God, same, different day.
Oh my god, it's incredible. Thank you. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. Hello, it's good to see you. I love that emote. Hoping a quick reboot isn't needed. Yeah, thankfully it wasn't. I've had this happen before, but I think because I'm playing Metroid Prime 2. Okay, so again, we are in a totally wrong map. We are. I think I know where we're supposed to go. I just don't know how to get there, because, yeah, it's going to take me a second. This holds true to saying, I have had years now. If you want something to work, just complain about it. Wait, this holds true to the saying I've had for years now. If you want something to work, just complain about it. You know what's funny about that? Usually by the time I complain about a thing, it starts working. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what sick, funny gesture is behind all of that, but, by the time I complain about a thing, it usually fixes. So I'm like, good. That's what I thought. I'll usually say that because it's just really funny. So we just came from the blue part. So... Plaza. Okay. Give me uno momento. I'm going to figure this out. I believe in you, game. Great Bridge. Corvus Temple. Control. They are in the Portal Chamber, but in the Dark World. Portal Chamber, Dark World. I'm at least going to try to get there. So if I were to switch keys... Just trying to figure this out, sorry. That's the temple. Venomous Pond. Go back one more time. Portal chamber. Do a double take real quick. God, I'm gonna run out of memory again, aren't I? Computer's hating me right now for some reason. Portal chamber. Where are you in this video, my good sir? You're in the Venomous Pond. My model crashed again. Yeah, everything crashed again. I definitely can't be using the browser right now. Web browsers and all that are a no-go for me right now. Me looking up the video, I think, is like killing everything. Alright, reset the program, fellas. While VTube Studio comes back up, I'm at least going to play the game. Back to my Let's Play days. Why not use your phone? I could. The phone is a lot more inconvenient for me on a personal, but I mean, it's because I'm already on a computer. But if I had to, yeah, the phone is probably my best bet going forward. Although I'd like to not rely on the videos anymore if I can help it. We're going to actually try to do what we're supposed to do now. So, VTube Studio open back up. I'm assuming either A, the webcam is going to click back in eventually. Go ahead and do camera on. I'll go ahead and give that a moment just to see if it clicks at some point. If it does, I'll open up the throwing system. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and open up the throwing system already. I was going to say, you got a phone or a laptop you could use, video, or the last resort. It's true. That's very true. Okay, webcam's working again, so there we go. I'm back online, and then the throwing system should be coming back online. I tapped back in. What happened? Oh, computer was running too many things at once. Oh, everything broke today. Great heavens. Not the fine China. Alright, that's reconnected. We're good again. I'm just not going to look up YouTube videos at this point. Unless I have to, it'll be on my phone. But anyways, we need to be... That's the temple. We need... Not the cove. Let me go to the key thing real quick. That's that. Venomous Pond, here we go. I want to be there, but in the dark world, and we're right here. Okay, so... We need the next portal, which is going to be possibly in that room. That better not be the room where it's blocked off. I think that's the room where it's blocked off. Mother trucker. I hate the portals in this game. I'm sorry, I just do. Okay, we're going to take the portal to the left. We're going to need to go through this white door. I do have a plan now. I officially have a plan, chat. It may not be the greatest plan in the world, but we're going to see. Worst case scenario, we're having a good time. We're streaming. We're chilling out with chat. We always got that, right? We always got each other. Cheesy as all heck to say, I know. I also just realized we're not allowed to leave from here from this point. What the crap? Where did I come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Is there a white door in here? Deck, you need to go to the elevator and leave the map? Gotcha. Okay.
Behold the power of cheese.
Cheese! I actually went cheese shopping today, funnily enough. I know that sounds weird, but me and GK are making a penne pasta dish. It's some kind of comfort pasta dish from Silver the Hedgehog and the Sonic the Hedgehog cookbook. And we're going to be trying that out this Saturday. So we had to go out and get like 3 different types of cheese for Silver's little dish. I'm very excited. It's not here. It's in the Great Temple map. Ooh. Time to figure out how to get back there. It's been a minute. Transport to the temple grounds. Oh, I guess I could just go over here. Gosh, how much of a walk is that? Oh, no. That's a walk. That's a walk. That's why we got so lost? Oh, God. Okay, well, in that case. Hey, you know what? You gotta do it freaking nuts. I'm not allowed to have nice things, am I? No! Alright, I must ask you, Sonic, in chat. What is the best pasta dish? Oh, God. I don't know if I'm cultured enough for that answer. Or I'm a picky son of a gun trying to become less picky. Okay, we're going to... Hold on. Before I do all of that, I need to find a way out of here proper. So we need to go that way. Let's take... Alright. Can I get up there? Oh, I'm actually going to crap a brick with how confused I am. Wanting to make that, but I don't have the book. I'll send you the photo, Blade. I'll just send you the photo. I'm going to get you out of there. Actually, I have the book here. She left it at my place because we usually cook stuff here. I have the book. I can get you the photos. I know it's not the official way to go about it, but, like, listen. Favorite pasta dish, though, or like best pasta. I don't know if I want to say best because I guess it's a matter of opinion. I can always say like what my favorite ones are, but again, I'm a picky son of a gun. You like spaghetti but with angel hair pasta? That's my dad's favorite. He always likes spaghetti with angel hair. I am in a weird domain. I don't like spaghetti all that much, and I don't care for angel hair, sadly. The thinner the noodle, less appealing to me, and I hate saying that. Pasta's pasta. Like, I'll eat it, but like, I need a thick pasta. I need a thick pasta noodle. It needs to be like penne or egg noodle. Egg noodle is my favorite pasta noodle. A thick noodle. Fettuccine Alfredo is usually my favorite. I do like a good fettuccine Alfredo. That is one of my favorites as well. Dunk. If you're given a choice but to take the long way around, yeah, I think that's the case, sadly. Blue, the portal. Oh, I'm ready to go into the portal, aren't I? Something tells me I gotta go in the portal. Rough hours. It's gotta be the Dark World or some crud to really traverse here. That's the ball. Eventually I'm gonna say I love this game. I say it, like, I'll always say it, like, at a particular point in stream when things are working out. And then when things aren't working out, I'm just like, oh, God. Oh, and there goes my game. There goes my chat freaking out. Guys, don't be surprised if, like, my model gives out at some point. My model wants to give out.
Sonic! So I have two things for you. One, I'm still here, but cooking on
still.
that photo. And two, speaking of the photo, I have a question regarding your OC that I sent in DM's LOL.
Oh. Is that everything crashing? Oh, no. Everything crashed. VTube Studio crashed. Throwing system crashed. Everything crashed. And I have no idea where we saved last. Well, that's not true. That's not true. It's not the worst. I can't tell if Metroid just had like a memory leak or something. We really didn't do a whole lot there towards the end, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm not scared about how much we lost. Because we really saved in that room, right? Where, like, we had no idea where to go. We were, like, stuck. We really didn't get far. Heck is going on? It's a memory thing, like I said earlier. It's more so my computer just, it's running a lot. Wait, we saved in the underwater part, so we didn't lose much. Yeah, we didn't lose much. I'm not too worried about it. We'll have to go in, like, and do the normal save, but I'm not worried about it. It probably needed a reset, if I'm taking a guess. It sounds like Metroid Prime 2 needed a reset. Because it was just really freaking out there for a while. May have been a memory leak of some kind or something. You know technology. It's fun. It's fun being... It's not a stream without scuff, I suppose. Is the lesson of the day here. Did my game just get bigger? I think my resolution for the game got bigger. Hold on. I need to minimize the graphics. Toot toot Sonic Warrior. Da 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 da. We are going to minimize it to 720p. That is much better. Cool. Worst case scenario, we can always run it in its native resolution, which wouldn't be the worst. Everything might need a reset, but what do I know? You know what's funny, Blade? I reset my PC not too long ago, like a couple hours ago. That'd be really funny if it needed another reset. But hey, you know what? Sometimes that's the case. Oh, God. I'm going to be real with you, chat. It's still... Let me check my PC real quick. Let me check my PC, like, everything, just to make sure we're not running too much of something. Memory is through the roof.